Ready or not, here we come. We are back. We are, after a long break, is it 6 weeks? Far too long anyway.
Yeah.
We are back to Icewind Bane. Now, we are playing for 41 days and 22 hours ago, apparently. We last played. So there you go. Thank you, Foundry, for reminding us. We are playing Icewind Dale. So this nice little book here. I have to show it occasionally because it's so pretty. Yeah, but because I'm not a big fan of D&D, because I'm too stupid to understand it, I think. We're playing with dragonbane, which is, for me at least, much easier to get my head around. We have been playing, I think this is the 9th official session, so 8 sessions behind it, and currently we are in the middle of the mountains. We are at Kelvin's Cairn, where our hardy band of vagrants has been trying to find a delivery of iron ingots that has been... Some dwarves basically have been driven away from their own caravan, and you have recovered that. But while you were here, you decided to find out what the story was with the Yeti. So you went further up the mountain, and you found somebody. A dog took you to somebody who was actually a mountain guide, and pointed up the mountain and said, the people I brought here, they're up there, and the Yeti has probably eaten them. So you're now looking for a well-fed Yeti or two. And that's where we left it. You climbed the mountain last time, and you were standing outside the entrance to a cave.
There was lots of blood, wasn't it?
There was lots of blood. And I hope...
there it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
gosh.
see it. I didn't forget to set the ticks this time. Excellent. You didn't just have
How
a
did
black
I
sea.
get so messed up if we didn't fight the Yeti yet?
I think it's because
you
some
were
of
messed up.
the kitty cats came down the mountain and you had to fight them.
This didn't sound so terrible when you told me about the kitty cat encounter.
Yeah, I think we might let you be wholesome and healthy, hale and hearty.
I mean, I'm the only one that is like this.
The others are all a
Yeah.
little bit scratched up, but not as you. Not like you.
I've only lost 3 willpower points.
The others had actually already had a rest.
Yeah, I think you've had a shift rest, so you should be able to do a shift rest. Please.
All right,
Shift.
yeah.
So who am I missing? I'm missing somebody. Vorgan is there, Twinkle is there, Aemelda is there, Splut is there, Goldie is there. Now we've got everybody. Who's standing in the blood? It must be Twinkle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
And Twinkle, you have a light
Yeah,
on cast.
on my shield.
That's why my tokens are like that. Okay.
All right, let's go sort out what's in this cave.
Yeah.
Sort it out, lickety split.
Yeah. Time for fun.
Split. He is a halfling. Lickety split is kind of part of their vocabulary.
Is that what it is? All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Excuses. He just always talks like that. That's the character coming, the player coming through the character. So, you are at this place. Let me just read out the little box text because there's one.
Bizarre.
Up on this little valley, up ahead to your left is a 15-foot, 5 meters, we are in dragonbane, 5 meter high and 3.33 period, repeating, wide cave mouth. There's blood on the snow some distance from the cave entrance, and it looks like a great battle must have been fought here. Last time I also said that there was a large axe with a broken shaft, and all that was left there was the axe head with a little bit of wood sticking out of it. But by the size of it, it was enormous. And you were musing who that might have belonged to. Because your mountain guy told you who the other people were. Do you remember that?
Yep. It was a tiefling, a halfling girl, and a mighty warrior.
And the mighty warrior was a...
A Goliath.
Yeah, that's right. Mokingo Growling Bear, he was called.
And he
Is he
died.
one of the Ragged tribes one. Ragged? Ratchet?
The
Regid?
the Ragged,
The
the
Geisha.
ones from the one from the mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure where he came from. I think he was a southerner, this guy. Mokingo Growling Bear Akanathi, to be precise, if you want to Google him and find him on LinkedIn. The
Let's connect.
And weren't they seeking a werebear to fight? I think.
yes, they were. He was especially trying to prove himself against Oyaminatok. I think I got that right. Oyaminatok. Yes. Whereas the others were just basically traveling companions. There was Perilu Fishfinger. Must be a halfling.
Okay. Must be the halfling.
And there was Astrix, a female tiefling. Yes.
Perilu Fishfinger.
Perilu
Sounds
Fishfinger. It's a good halfling name. It's a long
An
family
excellent
tradition
halfling
of the
name.
Fishfinger clan. Don't
Yeah.
mock them. Yeah,
Okay.
seriously. So that's what you are facing now. Has names? They're also far away. Just wanted to call you something else. Has Blood rested up here? Goldie has rested
Yeah.
up. Aemelda has rested up. We are pretty much there, just a little scratch here and there. So let's see what happens this time. Will you venture into the dark cave?
Yep.
Of
Still
course.
in that.
You will?
Yeah.
Damn it! I didn't expect that.
Did
Asshole.
we have a
prep the cave.
full rest? Sorry.
Not
Was that a full rest?
No, shift
okay.
rest.
Shift
It was
rest.
a shift rest.
You have used your little rests, and you probably need a big rest next. So
Yeah, but shift rest is the full rest, isn't it?
No.
Shift
Shift
rest
rest
is
only
a full-
gives you one.
I mean, the shift rest has the bad button, and the stretch rest has the chair button.
yeah,
and
you're
with
right.
the-
Shift rest would be the long one, but you definitely
We
were
had a
allowed one of those.
stretch.
Oh, we had a
because
stretch, yeah, sorry.
Have I done
yeah,
that?
I've clicked off stretch.
I was on the wrong map. That
all
makes
right.
sense. But you are fine because you basically they were off away for a whole shift while
All right,
you were
all
at the
right,
bottom
okay,
of the
yeah.
hill. So that's all good. I don't have a problem with that.
Horgon's just slightly down.
I'm not
So,
slightly
I'll-
For
rigid.
some reason, and I don't know why.
Well,
Anyway,
you can
whatever.
watch the stream from
Yes.
last time and find out, but not right now. Not right now. So Tarwinkle, I need you again, and Vorgan, and then I'm going to zoom in because I have a map prepared for you. I just have to take
Okay.
you across. So that's from the book. And it should have some vague token vision, but I probably didn't switch the token vision on, did I?
Nope.
It doesn't matter.
We see everything.
Yeah,
you
we
don't.
can see everything.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
we see
You
everything.
don't.
This
Oh, we
looks
don't.
very similar.
We
to
don't
the
anymore.
design
We don't
of the
know.
last place.
It looks very similar to the last place because it's snow, it's a cave in the snow, it's snowing.
It's pretty much going to be the thing, right? Icewinddale.
It is the thing.
Yeah. it's-
Yeah, one
So-
cave after another cave. They all look the same.
Right. Shall we try and be serious today?
All
Or not?
lava rocks here.
Yeah, we're going to be serious.
Oh, we're never serious.
I'm always serious.
It doesn't work like that, I'm afraid. So, the frozen cave awaits you. It's like a giant maw, and you are thinking that those icicles that are hanging from the top might also look like a Yeti's teeth. Will they bite you?
Well, I hope not.
Do we want to lure this thing out by making noise and then we can surround it? Or do we want to go in there and try and find it?
Oh no. I'm not really I'm not really good at plans.
I mean, if there are like those icicles above the cave, we could
Yeah.
maybe try to lure him out and then, do the rancor treatment.
Oh, so did us go in.
Do you know whether the Yeti is in the cave
Yeah.
currently?
Well, by making some noise, and if it is in there, it may come out.
Well, that's a pretty good idea. What do we reckon? Are we going with that?
Something different.
Well, we could try like creeping up to it and then like stabbing it or hitting it, sorry, when it wasn't expecting it.
A good point. It may be sleeping in there after it's feasted on the Goliath. Let's go
Yep.
in. Let's
Yep.
go in.
Are you trying to be quiet as you go in, or are you making a big noise while you go in?
No,
No,
we are trying to be
no.
I'm
yeah.
not making a big noise, but I'm not especially quiet
No, I'm not especially quiet, but not as quiet, not as loud as
because I'm
Yes.
wearing plate mail.
he who wears plate mail.
Yeah, well, it's frozen
I'm
together. It doesn't
going
matter.
to ready my pointy knife.
Yeah, you're gonna need a bigger knife at some point.
I'm looking for books.
Okay, now, does anybody want to volunteer to lead the way? And by the way, in the
Me.
cave, it's probably going to be dark, so you
I'll
need
be up there as well.
your shiny
Well,
shield.
I've got a shiny shield, so I'm out front.
You go.
Yeah.
on.
Okay, I'll
All
go
right
take a
behind
second.
him. Oh,
Yeah, just behave. Don't just run everywhere. Because if anybody walks into the chasm, I'll let you fall down the chasm.
I'm tempted to rush. I'm reckless, but not that stupid. I'm not stupid, even though my intelligence is only 8.
Oh, that's an ice bridge. Don't like the look of that. I'm going
Yeah.
over here.
Oh,
Oh,
I was going to go
no way.
inside.
Look at that.
That's
Look-
the side of the mountain.
Hey,
You have to go
watch everybody
up.
just moving around.
Exactly. It's a bit tricky.
We're all
That ice
gonna
bridge looks a
die.
bit fragile.
Now the other two, they're not coming along.
try
so
the
that's
ice bridge?
Goldie and I
So
are
I'll
just
tell you
sitting
what
in
you
the back.
see
There we
as you
go.
come in, guys.
Go
That's
on,
why
can
I'm
we see- can we
saying
see the boat?
if you can't play nice, I might have to pause the game and not let you move. So
It
play
is.
nice.
Oh, there we
I'm,
go.
I'm
Okay,
playing
okay.
nice.
Right. You come into this place, and what you see is a pretty high, 7 meters high roof. Most of the floor here in this cave that you come into has fallen away. There's a big chasm. There's a natural stone bridge. I think you can see the label, right?
Yeah.
On the right. It's not very big, and you never know how sturdy these things are. But yeah, that seems to be fine. The chasm goes down beyond the reach of your light. But on the left, there's also a somewhat fragile-looking ice bridge
Yeah. Forget that one.
that goes to different exits. So there's an exit further here where I'm pinging, and then, of course, there's one where you see some bones lying across there. Now, these bridges would be big enough, you reckon, for a Yeti. But you don't see one right now. It is eerily quiet in here. Other than
Okay.
the racket that you make.
I think Stonebridge, considering
Can
the weight
I-
of me.
But can I look for tracks?
You can definitely look for tracks because in here it doesn't snow so much. So, what would it be cited as bushcraft, isn't it?
Yeah, it's bushcraft.
Right. You see sets of tracks. Some big, some small. None of them human. Or tiefling, or halfling, or Goliath.
So the big ones, I assume, would be Yeti.
Probably.
But
There's
but
some
the
that go
smaller,
in, some that go out. The smaller
can I
ones?
determine what the smaller ones are?
Ooh, probably.
And they are?
I'm just wondering whether I should let you roll on Beastclaw. Do Beastclaw.
I can.
Yeah.
I can, Lord.
I want to give you the chance to get an increase on it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So, you reckon that must be a small Yeti? Maybe it's a Yeti
Baby
halfling?
Yeti. Where's the mother?
Tyke, I think they're called. Yeti Tykes are the
Yes,
small
they are.
ones.
They're called tykes.
Tykes.
Tyke is actually a
Wow.
little un-PC these days to call children tykes.
Okay.
I certainly wouldn't call my
You'll learn
kids,
something
my,
every day.
my
I
school
didn't know that.
children tykes. I would be severely told off, I think. Ye little tyke.
I am not proficient in English enough to get that one.
Okay.
Right.
A
Move
tyke
forward,
is
I
like
think.
a toddler.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but over here it's often seen as a misbehaving toddler.
Yeah.
In
No,
British
we don't
English.
have that connotation to it. It's just
I'm not the only one.
All right, moving
a little
on.
one who's walking.
So we don't know whether this is a well-behaved little Yeti or not. But that's what you think the tracks are. So your roll wasn't good enough to tell you how well-behaved it is. And the tracks seem to be mainly going across the stone bridge. There are a couple, especially the smaller one, seems to go over the ice bridge.
I'm worried the weight that ice bridge can hold, so I'm going to stick to the stone bridge.
Yeah.
Don't want it collapsing on us because we've got heavy metal armor on.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
it.
Yeah, then we'd be trapped over there until we figure out how to get back.
We're no longer tied with each other, right? We're no longer attached to each other?
No, I don't
No.
think you are.
I don't think so. I think we
No,
did at the last. Okay.
When you were climbing the mountain, you were. Oh, there was another ice bridge. So you go forward, deep into the cave.
Those bones ahead of us, are they like brittle looking or are they fresh with blood on them?
Right. Bear with me as I scroll down on my page of notes. So you enter a different area there, really, but you see some bones of all different sizes. Some of them are quite large, some of them are a bit smaller, but there are definitely some humanoid bones and some animal bones jumbled together. If you go a bit further in, you might be able to see a bit more. And you might be seen a bit more. So who's brave?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Can I do a stealth roll and just sneak?
You can say to the others, stay here and see whether you can sneak on. That's absolutely feasible and probably
to look around the next corner.
Probably even wise.
Where is sneaking? It's called here.
Ooh, 12 is enough, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, should be enough.
So you sneak forward, and yes, you sneak
and that's
forward.
enough.
You quickly stop. But first of all, describe what you see where you are. You see that there are collections of bones, and some of them, there are some where you're currently standing on the wall here. They're sort of little niches in the cave wall, and jammed into there are various skulls of different sizes.
Like over here where there are trophies.
Yeah, a couple of them look quite fresh even. They're just a little bit chewed. And one of them is definitely Goliath.
Ooh.
You also see some of the bones lying about there that might be Goliath's size. There's a little bit of armor there. There's an axe over there. There's a sword over there. But there are quite a few frozen heads in that trophy cabinet, if you like. And then as you peek around the corner, you saw a big furry beast, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I saw two, didn't I? Yeah, a big one and a small one.
Big one and a small one. And they are currently... Yeah, you didn't really stay around to look what they're doing.
All right. I look what they're doing. Silently.
Ooh, risky. What are they doing? The little one is sort of punching something that's in front of it, and you hear the occasional squeak from something. It's like something rolled around on the floor, like bundled up, and basically he's using that as a ball to play with.
Like the cat, isn't it, playing?
Basically, and the big Yeti there is basically sitting and watching, and you hear the occasional little grunt, and maybe even little laughter. That might be what a Yeti sounds like when they laugh, as they watch the little child enjoying themselves with a toy.
Oh boy. Can I make out the screaming living bundle? It's one of the missing adventurers, isn't it?
Oh, that is a good guess. Being knocked around there, curled in a fetal position, seems to be a halfling.
Yeah.
And basically trying to protect themselves, but being knocked around like a ball.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Can I just loose an arrow at the big Yeti and then, call to the tree, fast, he's still alive?
You can, if that's what you want to do. But
Yeah, I
then you would
think
get the
time is of
surprise.
the essence here if he's already,
Right,
manhandled.
let me just
by a
see
Yeti.
that I do this right, because that basically gives you the number one initiative.
Yeah.
And you did successfully sneak, so that's
So
okay.
that
We
should
don't need to
be a
think about
sneak
that anymore.
attack, isn't it? No, that sneak attack was D&D, wrong system.
There
Well, there is
is
a
an
sneak attack
ambush
thing,
in this game,
So heroic.
but I will give you an advantage on it anyway. So let's just do the normal initiative. Now I'm gonna set the number one for you for the first round. Where are you? That's good.
But there is a sneak attack.
There is
Yes.
a sneak attack,
It
yeah.
means it cannot be
It's a heroic ability.
You
Isn't it?
roll, and the number of dice rolled for the damage is increased by 1.
Yeah, it's not heroic one. It's
No, it's just a sneak attack. No.
Just sneak
okay,
attack,
cool.
yeah.
I have to
Cool.
reset
Chapter
the
4.
pile first. Is that annoying? Reset the pile. Yes. Right, and now I should be able to give you the number one, because they wouldn't let me give you the number one, because it wasn't in the deck currently. So bear with me. Now you carefully get your bow
So it's a
out.
free attack, isn't it?
Yeah, basically. Well, you go first, if
No,
you're surprised.
you can choose any initiative card you want.
Yeah, I'm assuming you want the first one.
Yeah, it's just narrative.
And you get a boon on your attack.
Before
you
we
get a
start
bonus.
chopping things up, is there any possibility that anyone in the party can perhaps charm the little Yeti so that they can be trained up to be pet?
That
I mean,
ship
I'm
sailed.
more than happy
Yeah.
to hold on the shooting, but there's the big one, and like
Maybe after you can try to adopt it.
Okay. Just
Like
saying,
you-
if we keep it alive, then we can
Then-
perhaps have.
Let's see how this goes. Yeah.
It's a
I'm
big if,
just
that is
very
a big,
doubtful
big
that
if.
we can adopt the kid while the presumably parent is still there.
Oh no! I just assumed that we're going to take out the parent. We won't have a choice
With
of
one
that.
shot.
Yeah, okay, so we're on the same page. All
Go
right.
on, Splooge. The expectations are great towards you that your one shot will take it out without any problems. So on you go.
So,
Let's see whether you can do it. Yeah, you can call it Bambi. Ooh, yes. Well, and it's not aware of you, so it's not going to try and dodge anything.
it's a sneak attack, it doesn't even get to. So.
Indeed. So you can actually do your... Ooh, ouch. That is a pretty good hit, isn't it?
Yeah.
19 points off. Ouch.
And I messed up. It should have
19
been
plus 3
Yeah.
Where does the +3 come from?
is he did a, didn't he? Oh, 19 points. So I saw 2d10 get rolled.
You
Yeah, I messed that one up. It should have been like 2d10 because it just adds one more dice.
Yeah. And
For
he
some
did
reason, I was at the d8 because I was looking at the dagger. I think it got in the wrong
Okay.
row.
Okay.
So is the roll as it is right? 19 damage.
I mean,
Oh,
I
no.
can re-roll the instead of the 1d8 or d10.
Or the
but
D8
I'm
got an
happy
8.
with the result that is right there.
Yeah, okay. The D8 got an 8. So
Yeah.
the D10 might get fewer points. So
Oh.
speaking briefly about rolling, we had some amazing rolling yesterday in Blade Runner. Essentially 3 headshots, one after the other.
Nice.
Wow.
Same target?
No, not same target, but each other. The Blade Runners were fighting each other. So we had a couple of character deaths. And one NPC. So you sink your arrow deep into that beast, which roars and shouts and screams, and it's no longer sleepy really, but it's actually next. And it's an attack.
Real quick, can I use my movement still and just
Yeah.
scooch back a little?
You can use your movement and see whether you can go back a bit.
All right. I would try to find Twinkle and get behind his shield.
Fucking all at the moment.
In a
Just,
very old 1980s
Oops.
White Dwarf, there was a special character, which was called the Danger Seeker. It was the character who would run forward in the dungeon, flick the birdie to the enemies, and then run back to the group and hide behind the tank.
Played with those two players before.
And that's basically what we had in EverQuest as well. We always had the person who would do the pulling. Yeah.
Yeah.
Leroy Jenkins.
Good
pretty
old-fashioned
much.
pulling. Yeah.
So, good old-fashioned pulling. You have just pulled a big furry beast which rumbles towards you, comes around the corner, sees you all, roars some more, and rolls his attack table. Let's see what it does, because I have no idea. Multi-claw swipes at opponents in arm's reach. So,
Mate,
that is you. So that is 9 plus 1 damage, and you're also grappled unless you have a good dodge up your sleeve. Because
Is
monster
there,
attacks cannot be parried, but they can be dodged.
okay, unless it states that it can be parried.
Yeah, this
And
one
that
is,
did
cannot.
not state
Doesn't
it
state
can be
it.
parried.
No,
I'll just take it.
I didn't
Well,
write it in.
That's 1 point of damage.
What? 9 damage plus 1 cold is 10 damage.
Oh, 10 damage. All right, so 2 points of damage then.
This is the unbelieving GM face. What sort of characters have these people created?
Well, I've just got plate mail.
All right, let me
It's
just
his arm,
tweak the
isn't it?
There's a
monster
reason
stats a
they
little
behind
bit.
Are you converting the monsters?
Yeah.
He's converting the monsters on the fly.
No, I have converted these monsters carefully, crafting them with the D&D Monster Handbook on the one side and various reference works and dragonbane. I did some library
Doesn't seem
research.
to do much damage. D6 plus 4.
That's what you think. It's got other attacks.
Yeah,
So it's swiping at you. No, unfortunately, the next one. Actually, I forgot to begin combat. There you go. The next one is the little one, and it disappears for a moment from sight. Tee-hee.
Oh, surprise! The Yeti tyke.
So, Goldie, what are you gonna do?
I am going to run up. Oh gosh, I don't really have a clear.
No, you can't get through there.
We've been crammed in
I
there. Unless you
can't
go around
get
the back way,
through
if that is a
there.
back way.
Or you could let somebody else go.
Yeah.
I'm going to let someone else go because I can't sling or
Then I'm
do
gonna-
anything. I'd just be in the way, so
I'm just
I'll
going to
wait.
move you back to where you were then. Yeah. So who do you want
Yeah.
to swap with?
Sounds good.
Who do you want to swap with?
Twinkle.
Twinkle.
Oh, awesome!
Okay, Twinkle, you up.
All right, I'm gonna give this Yeti a little bit of a prodding with my morning star.
He's going to do 38 damage, isn't he? Or something?
Yeah, he is.
I doubt it, but
That'd be a damn good roll. What we really do.
Don't let us down, Twinkle.
There you go.
I believe in you.
There you go. Yeah.
there you go. That's him.
Damage.
So, is he dodging?
No, I think this beast has ferocity of... Oh! Movement ferocity of 2. That's why it's got another one. So it could, in theory, but I forgot about it and said no. So there you go.
11 damage.
11 damage. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Again,
Wow,
a
it's got-
thunderous great scream echoes through the whole chamber. You hear behind you at the entrance, you hear some of the icicles fall. That's
Oh,
how
I don't
loud
like
the
that.
screams are. So, next is Goldie again.
Again.
Yeah, because you switched away last
You
time.
switched with the one right in behind you.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to switch again.
Ooh, I assume you can do that? I can't remember whether you can do it more than
Yeah,
once.
you can keep on, Steve.
Yeah, okay, you can keep. Who do you want to
Okay.
switch with?
Sploot, your turn.
Sploot? He's already
No,
gone.
Sploot already went. It's
Yeah.
either Vorgon or myself.
Okay.
And we're
Which one
going
for?
next
Or the
anyway.
Yeti. You
really.
can switch with the Yeti.
Yeah, we're going next anyway, so you might as well just do your action.
Gosh.
You can switch with the Yeti, and then the Yeti goes first.
Yeah. And
Is
it's,
that something we want to happen though?
Well, I think the. Oh, does the Yeti get 2 turns? Or
Yeah,
are there
yeah,
2
it does.
Yetis?
Yeah,
It's got
it's
ferocity stat. It's called, and then they have more
it
than one attack.
happens after me.
All right, all right.
Okay.
That's even though there's only one Yeti at this point.
I am going to shout to everyone, I believe in you. Keep it up. Yay!
Todd. Are you just using your normal natural charm, or have you got a particular talent for that?
It's my charm. I have a lot of charm, so I'm sure maybe I can boost them with that. Lots of encouraging words.
Yeah,
Yay,
no.
team.
There are
There is
talents
a-
like that to give
There is
booms
a heroic
and stuff.
ability that lets you do that.
Yeah.
Mm.
But if you're currently using your charm, then that's charming. That's great. So that means your Vorgon is next.
You want to get musician, Goldie.
Yeah.
And as she screams this, I say, "Who's the princess now?"
What?
You,
Well, exactly right.
Oh boy.
What?
Goldie's useful.
So come on, Vorgon. What are you
Is
gonna
there room for me to get through there?
do? No.
Okay. I'm gonna. I don't know if there's a back route. If that is a back passage, I'm gonna head back and cross the ice bridge.
Yeah. Now, what's your movement?
My movement's 12.
So 12, and these are actually smaller things. No, still 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could probably get to about where I'm currently
Yeah.
pointing.
Is there a thing where he
But I'm
could
doing a double
swap
move, all right.
places with me?
No, I don't think so.
Because
There's
I-
not a combat maneuver like this, as far as I'm aware, in Dragonbane.
no, just with movement alone. Because I still have movement left.
Yeah, but officially
would have.
you are engaged. So
Yeah.
you would have to first of all separate yourself from the Yeti. I
Which
know it's a
doesn't
round
take an
token.
action. It doesn't take an action, but it's still you need to do a dodge to be able to do that, or
Yeah.
it will get a free attack.
Yeah,
against you.
because it's right there on that point.
Yeah, so it
Yeah.
basically is covering all 4 of those squares, that beastie,
Yeah.
even though it's round.
I'm gonna because I'm just an all movement. Do I get double move then?
Yeah,
So I'll move. How
I
far
think
can I get round?
That was your first.
That was my first move to get to there,
and
Yeah.
you can
and
do
then
that.
I'll do a second move to slide over the ice bridge.
Yeah, trying to stop and
Which-
go wow, off to the side.
Which technically should bring you there if it's normal movement.
From there. Yeah, you could get all the way across the ice bridge if you want.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
What do you see in front of you?
I see. Oh, so I didn't need to move myself there.
Not under
Yeah.
you. You're not going that far because you're now standing on it. Standing on
Oh,
the
okay.
Yeti.
Oh, sorry, that is the Yeti there.
That's the Yeti. It's well camouflaged, isn't it?
Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh, the other one's over here.
The little one.
Oh
Made my
no, you didn't.
You went straight into its arms. Okay, but
That's fine.
unfortunately, it has moved already. So
No, he'll go before me though.
next is Aemelda now. Now, are you going to do your lightning thing?
No.
Aemelda has a
no,
new
I'm
trick.
not. I hear that there's another Yeti. And so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to go there.
Okay.
Whoa! I went way too far. There we go. Okay.
Or you went over the chasm there, you would fall.
I went back out the back door. All right.
Right. So you move there.
Yeah.
Now that's your move. You still have an action.
I can see it, but I'm not gonna take any. You know what? I'm gonna use my sling.
Actually,
Let's
can
see
I
if I
retcon
can-
one quick thing?
Yes.
Morgan, can you do me a what is it called on this one?
I'm
And
ready.
a
I'm ready to
move
throw my
roll
battle
as you
axe
go
at
over-
Aemelda if I get hit by a sling stone.
No, it's not that. You were running over the ice, so I do want to
Yes.
sort of move, let's say, in acrobatics.
You
And if
are
you
having
don't
a
do
laugh.
that, because you're running towards an opponent, basically, you may have to try to stop, and you end up on your backside.
Okay.
And if you're really unlucky, you might end up down the chasm.
Oh, I don't get Bane on this one. I thought I would have.
You're not really unlucky. You're just slightly unlucky.
Yeah, I didn't succeed.
So you basically you run towards it and you try to stop a little bit, but because you're on the ice, you actually end up sitting down and slipping over the ice. So you get
Okay.
level height, eye to eye. with
Okay.
a little thing. It's about halfling sized.
Okay, it's quite small then. Smaller than I expected.
Yeah, it's about halfway sized. So,
Okay.
Aemelda, did you still wanted to do anything attack wise or
Yeah.
not?
Yeah, I wanted to target it.
With flamethrower.
Sling.
Ah.
Sling.
Sling.
Is it just? It's just a simple T, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Luckily, Morgan has sort of ducked out of your way.
Yep.
Let's see what happens next. Ooh, it's almost a 19. So, Ace. What are you doing now? Oh, 6 damage.
Because I didn't know if it was going to dodge. Sorry, I didn't
no.
give a chance. Sorry.
It doesn't dodge. It's surprised after all. So, you hit it, and it screams and it shouts, and the mother reacts to it as well and gets enraged because you hurt the little one. So I'm going to give it a bit of a bonus, and it's its turn now. Twinkle and Sploot, you're right next to it.
Yeah.
Let's see what mother does. Should I pick it or should I roll it? I'll roll it. Oh, that's rubbish. Within 10 meters, that's only 2 of you. So it's
Con check.
a 1 or 2, it's Twinkle. It's a 3, so the Vorgon gets a stare. You must make a con check.
The Vorgon sploot.
Sploot, yeah, the duck. The duck. Sploot.
Duck, yeah. Okay.
So
con
Constitution
save?
check. A pure roll against Constitution.
It was off screen.
I don't think that's it. You cannot push
push
a
it.
resistance check now because it's not a skill. So you get 2 cold damage. Armor doesn't help.
No,
Sorry,
if you
8.
fail,
No, I
8
get,
cold damage.
D8. It's 8, isn't it?
8
D8.
cold damage. Armor does not help. Not D8, it's 8. It's already rolled. And you're
okay.
paralyzed for 1 minute.
1 minute.
But you have a chance every round, every turn,
Okay.
I think I should say,
Oh, boy.
to free yourself with another con check. But for now, you are frozen.
Wow.
And almost dead.
So
Frozen duck.
yeah, that's how they freeze their meat for storage, for the meat
But
locker.
Do I get armor on those 8 cold damage?
No.
Nope.
No armor.
Because it says no armor specifically on the 2 cold damage, but
Yeah,
not.
I know. I didn't repeat it when I transcribed it. I was lazy.
All right.
Clearly, I didn't do my homework. So that's the first round. Now, next round. Does anybody have any special tricks to keep initiative cards or something?
No, I don't think we've got any warriors.
No, I've got nothing.
Okay, in that case, next turn. Boom. Oh, Vorgon
Since
goes.
this is the end of the round, do I get to repeat my con save?
Now, when it's your turn. On your turn.
Oh, it's that round there.
Yes, D&D, you know. When it's your turn. Vorgon, you
What?
are sitting down.
I will get up as my move action,
Yeah.
and I assume I'm close enough because I can attack something within 2 feet, can't I? 2 meters, sorry. So
You
I'll
are
attack it.
in touch, basically.
Yeah.
Now, the grid is slightly off because I didn't fiddle around for ages to try and get it right.
That's fine. Okay, right. So, ooh.
Sploot, switch with me, shouts Aemelda.
Okay, right. So, let's get rid of my status effect. And I'm going to whack it one. Take this.
Don't draw the damage right away because I might want to try to evade it, yeah?
Okay, yep.
So, because
me
this is
fall
only a
down.
little one, it doesn't really want to fight you.
May I just say how adorable the image is?
That is actually...
I don't think that
from
it's
the book.
really coming through on the stream, but it's really adorable.
Shall we make it a bit bigger?
Yeah.
Just for the stream, yeah? You see?
Yeah.
There's an
Yeah.
artistic
Very
work
tiny.
here. There's somebody who's got artistic...
Somebody worked very hard at that.
There you go. And I'm going to show it to everybody.
It
Isn't
looks
that
like
awesome?
a crazy spider monkey.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't you now really want to have it as a pet?
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely.
look at those teeth.
It's truly a tyke, which has negative connotations regardless of Canada or Europe.
Yeah, in the best Scottish accent from the chat. Cheeky wee chap.
Cheeky.
Right, that's me done.
It has actually managed to evade you, and with this evade, with the dodge, it moves away one as well. Because it can. And then it's its turn. But basically, it has had its turn by evading. So, next one is the big fella of lady. Now, she's got a frozen sploot in front of her.
Crunchy.
Hey, have I been pushed back? Or did I move back by
Not by me. I didn't push you.
Okay.
In that
I
case,
should've
she's got a
known that.
non-frozen twinkle in front of her.
Sorry.
So that means now Bruce said I should pick the attack this time rather than roll.
Oh.
But I actually
Oh.
I believe in rolling the attacks. I think it's way cooler. So I'm gonna because I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as the titles for the attacks, so it doesn't really help me. I would have to open the table. So let's have a look. Oh, a claw at everybody in arm's reach.
Oh, shit.
Everybody. That includes the frozen little duckling.
Okay, so it's 2 damage for me. I can't spend 2 willpower and take his damage, can I?
Why not?
All right, I will do then. I'll take his damage as well.
You can take his damage.
So it'll be 2
it's-
willpower to use Guardian.
Yeah, let me just double check that, but I don't see why not.
Well, it was just because there's an area effect. Do you know what I mean? So I'll literally leap in front of Sploot and just take.
Because it's claws rather than a cloud or something, I think that's fine.
Makes sense.
I
Okay.
think that actually
Yeah.
works for you.
Leave my mate alone.
So, yeah, the cold damage I would say armor doesn't help. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I realize that.
Okay, good. That was very heroic of you. I'm impressed. Sploot, you can now do your con check to see whether you can unfreeze yourself.
I would just switch with Aemelda.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay.
How do I do that, though?
I do that for you.
Yep.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to. I see what's happening. I run the full length back to 12, and
Luckily, you're not crossing the ice.
Yeah, and I immediately cast.
Fireball.
First, what I'm going to cast on him is Frostwalker.
Uh-huh. You might have to explain what that does because it's not a standard spell.
It sounds helpful, though.
So you become immune to all effects of cold. For each additional power level, you can increase the duration, a shift, or extend the effect to another person within 2 meters. So I am going to do it at 2nd level so that I can pass it from myself to him so that I'm immune to cold, he's immune to cold. So I need to roll regardless.
Never mind, Twinkle.
And I'm going to do it at power level 2.
Oh, I saw the 17 on my screen.
Yeah. So now he's immune to cold damage. And then, because I can cast 2 spells at once,
that must be a special ability that you've got.
That's my master spellcaster.
Oh yeah,
that I
that's
have.
what it
It
is.
costs you 3 willpower to do that, though, doesn't
And
it?
it cost me 3 willpower, so I'm going to cast that. Which I think just happens. I don't think I have to cast it. It just happens, but it costs me 3.
Yeah. Talents you often just spend your
1,
willpower.
2, 3, and then I'm going to heal him. So I'm going to treat wound, and I'm going to do that at level 2 because I want him to be at full.
Wow. Oh, look at that. We have a mishap.
At least
Oh, a
it gets
demon
an
pops up
upgrade.
and swallows you whole.
Andrew's targeting the surprise Yeti type with
With
that
a big
treat
heal.
wound.
So
Do you want to roll for the mishap or shall I?
I'm going to roll for the mishap. So do you want to explain to our viewers what happens? Or do you just want me to roll?
Well, what happens depends on what you roll, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Oh, that's quite a
Oh,
lot.
that's not bad. So
I would say you still manage to heal, but after that you're dazed.
yeah.
No,
But
it's still
dazed
a
is a
fail,
condition. Yeah. So a condition basically that you need to tick on your character sheet.
Okay, so it's 3d6 healing. So
I
I'll just.
thought that the spell failed, though, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
you would fail because you failed to check.
Failed the spellcaster.
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
guess you
That's what I
can't
was
heal.
gonna say.
Sorry,
I'm being
I'm being
dazed.
Forbidden Lands
Very
doctrinated.
generous.
Where
Very
your
generous.
spell actually still works in Forbidden Lands, but not here.
But he is immune to the cold.
He is immune to
So
the
I'm
cold.
thawed out again.
Yes.
Yep.
I have
All right.
decided to thaw you. Now, for some reason, I misclicked and you don't have your initiative card, but you're next.
As
All right.
I'm dazed, I just say, healing potion.
Not sure we have those.
Yeah.
I thought we did.
I don't, at least.
I had
I don't.
Anyway,
He's hiding the
thanks for
healing
that.
potions.
And I go on and stab the
Yeah, I was just going to tell a story, but okay, you stab.
No, sorry.
Do
Go
what
ahead.
you do best. No, I was
Tell a
just saying,
story.
it reminds me of a history teacher who I had. We often in the afternoon had our history lessons up under the roof in my old school. This is like an 1880s building. And he was sitting in the sun under one of the Velux windows, yeah? And clearly he couldn't cope very well with the heat, so he sort of dozed off a little bit. And he just was talking utter rubbish. So he was saying something like, what was it? Gold, Silber, Schmuckreifen. So gold, silver, and bracelets. He was talking about. And we were just all laughing, trying not to wake him up. Because
That is awesome.
we were quite happy for him to sleep through the lesson and for us not to do any work. Der gute alte Hans.
That's me. I'm just rambling now.
Hans Stüber, he was a very strange guy.
I am not a princess.
That's exactly what
I'm
he
a real
reminded me of.
magician.
Healing potion.
Healing potion.
So go and stab.
All right.
Now the Yeti has a chance to evade, but they're not very good at evading because they're so
no,
big.
because I'll be using the backstabbing heroic ability.
Oh, because he's engaged
He's
with
right
Morgan,
next
you've
to
got
me.
a chance as second opponent to use that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and now I get the.
I can show that briefly, that ability.
All right. All right.
Oh,
Ooh. Oh. Ouch. So that means you do the double damage, and you've done that right this time.
Yeah.
The D6, and you need a subtle weapon. That is a subtle weapon, I take it.
Yeah, it's stagger.
Good. So that is a lot of damage on this. Poor furry person. Boom. It is definitely screaming in agony, and it's resounding and reverberating all across the mountainsides. You even hear the echo coming from the mountain opposite. Dun, 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 and then it's its turn again. Now, it is trying to defend its baby, so it's not going to give up. Instead, I'm going to attack again. Multi-claw. Every person, one opponent. So, I have to choose. 1, 2, Morgan.
I'm not there.
It is Sploot. It's reaching towards you.
I leap in front of Sploot.
You do again.
Yeah.
Whew.
there's not a lot of
Very
leaping
grateful.
room, but
Well, Sploot's my best mate, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna let him hurt Sploot.
you're both the same height, too.
Yeah. Us shorty's got to keep together. So that's 5. So I just take the 3 cold damage then.
The 3 cold damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Didn't RC pass on the Frostwalker to Twinkle as well?
No,
No,
that would
two
have
targets.
been useful, but she did herself instead.
Self.
Ah,
I don't.
That's the next one. Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Can you choose to only do it on other people, or does it always start with yourself? I can't remember.
I
how
think
we
it
said-
always starts with yourself.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean,
doesn't matter. Hey,
it just keeps
Spoken like a
Twinkle's-
true tank.
It's just,
I think Twinkle is your new Durzo.
Oh, yeah.
Twinkle
Oh, yeah,
is the
very
new
much.
Durso.
And if you don't know what this refers to, you need to watch all of
You can
our
watch Conan.
18
Heroic
episodes
ability.
of Conan.
just Amelda's Twinkle's impression of Amelda is just like this low. You know what I mean?
Twinkle, tell me again. I think you jumping in to take the attack, does that count as an action?
No, it just cost me willpower.
Just willpower, guardian of it? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Let me just
Yeah.
check. This ability can be done
Willpower,
out of turn and does not count as an action. Yeah, absolutely
Yeah, I
right.
think it is. Just cost
So
me
you,
willpower.
you still have your action.
Yep. So I'm gonna smack it. Yeah, stick to this, you. That's a hit.
Of course.
And doesn't have a turn anymore,
He is Durso.
so I
Okay.
can't do anything about it.
Ooh, 10 damage.
Ooh, nice.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
No time.
Dumb. So, with a cry and a gurgle. This thing sinks to the ground. It sort of slopes backwards into the cave a little bit, but basically collapses.
Right,
And at the same
I can move
time,
though, because it's still my turn, isn't it?
you can still move after it if you want to. At the same time, as you move over it to stamp on it or something, I don't know what you're doing there.
No, I was just moving over it. I just wanted to charge into here, just to see if there was anything else to hit.
No.
I told you needed about 4 Yetis.
Where's the treasure chest? Where's the treasure chest?
No, I'm not worried about that. I want to hit things.
It's Goldie's
books.
turn, and before Goldie does anything, with a big cry from in front of you, is being echoed by one behind you.
Oh my!
And this
Oh,
one is
that one looks a
even
bit
bigger.
bigger.
This seems to be the daddy.
Oh, it's Daddy.
Yeah.
This is a
Well,
family drama.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. So I'm going to attack it with my pointy knife and yell to everybody that the biggest one has just entered the building or entered the cave.
Oh,
Of course, on the first hit, Goldie will kill it and destroy it.
He's
This is
standing
his
right under the icicles.
epic
The
knife.
entrance.
At this point, yes.
Yeah,
But
that's
remember, quite a
awesome.
few of them have fallen down because of all the bellowing.
Okay.
I'm not
so
quite sure
I-
what reference that is, Mohammed.
So I'm rolling my knife skill here.
Oh, yeah, let's have a life skill.
Yay.
Yay. Now, it has only just entered, so it hasn't really used its action. So, but it won't evade. They're rubbish at evading. Actually, no. Let me evade, because it won't attack. So might as well try to evade. Yeah, they're rubbish at evading. So on you go.
Yay. Okay.
A big
so
hulking Yeti. I thought
it's-
I couldn't give him a high evade skill. That would be off.
Yeah.
Take
Very
that.
nice.
Oh, well done.
Wowzers. Which is weird because in dragonbane most monsters have a default evade of 15.
Yeah, I lowered it a bit, but I also looked at the
Oh, yeah.
ogre as
Yeah.
a sort of template for Yeti. I thought an ogre is probably okay, and they were about that.
I mean, he's a big, bulky guy. He's not going to be very agile.
No, so Goldie.
you-
That's it.
You
That's all I
did 2
do.
damage less than Twinkle. I think that's pretty impressive.
I
Yeah.
can step. Can I move as a?
You have engaged with
You
it.
moved into it, didn't you?
So,
So you
then that's
if
all
you
I
move-
do.
But
If
he
you move-
used
if
his
you move
evade,
away-
so
Just you make an evade roll. If you succeed the evade roll,
Then
you
you
can
can
run
move.
away and it doesn't get to attack you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it gets to attack you.
And I might just push you
Okay.
to the
does it
chasm.
get to attack even it used his action?
Yes,
It's a free attack.
It's
It's a free attack.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah. That's almost a bit like D&D, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
But,
the
it's quite
chasm-
cool that the onus is on you because you get to make
Yeah.
the evade roll, basically.
Yeah, and in D&D you have like one reaction. So, for example, you could dodge, but then you couldn't do the opportunity attack.
No, he has a free
Yeah.
attack if you try to move away from it. Because you only have one action to
great.
start off with, I think. Otherwise, it would get tricky.
Mm.
So, actually, it so happened that the Yeti, which is actually fearful today for his mate's fate, is going first. Drum roll. Oh, by the way, chat, if you want to give our players here a reroll, then let us know. I think I did something with rerolls. What did I do with rerolls last time?
We had some left, but I forget. I think
I
they
forget.
might have been
But if you want to
yours.
buy some of the channel points, you can. Just in case somebody needs it. Let's have a look. I know that I certainly have at least one left, because I don't use them a lot. So, rolled attack. Oh, it's using the same attack again. How boring. But basically, these claws come. Chung, chung. It's trying to claw you and trying to get hold of you. Now you have
flooring.
you have not acted this turn, so you can try and dodge, which is an evade roll. Goldie.
I will try to do that. That sounds smart.
Yeah, you can already see what the damage would be otherwise.
So how? So evade. So I just
Evade.
Click on evade.
roll that.
Oh, you dance to the side. You can choose to move 1 square away, which is only one direction where that's possible, unless you want to go into the chasm.
I don't want to go into the chasm, so I'll back up.
Yeah.
You don't want to go into the chasm.
Not today.
Look behind you when you step back.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bum, bum, bum. How far is that away? 12 meters. What did I give it? Move? 10. No, okay. Actually, 10 would get you there. That's okay. So, the tyke thing, the little cutesy fella, or wee cheeky chappy, sees what you have done to its mum, and it runs, screaming, straight towards this ironclad twinkle.
Oh no, he's gone Conan.
Oh,
He's
no,
gone-
he's going to take Twinkle down.
Full Conan mode. So it's getting its two-handed sword out and
He
swinging
saw his
it.
mom die. Taking
Conan.
revenge.
Killer came Yeti.
Yeah. He's got this burst of strength.
Oh,
His strength.
hang on. Somebody said, there you go. Does that mean we just had a reroll? We had a reroll for the players redeemed. Keep track of it, guys. So, here we go. Where was I? It's trying to attack you, but to be honest, it looks quite feeble, so you're probably not even afraid of it, are you?
Well, I'm certainly going to treat it like a big thing because it's about the same size as me, at least, if not bigger.
It's the
So-
cold damage, isn't it?
Ba-da-dum.
Yeah, mate.
Luckily, I gave it advantage because it's enraged. So, it would hit you.
I will. Well, I'm going to parry that using defensive.
Okay, but you still need to do your weapon skill for parrying it.
Yeah. Realise that.
So,
So
thank you very
use
much
defensive.
for the player reroll.
And
How are you doing for willpower points?
I've got no target. I'm not great on willpower.
I can see that blue bar above. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Just. There you go, parried.
You parried it, making it
Yep.
even angrier. Now, as things happen, I haven't done anything to the cards, promise. But it's the
Huh?
big Yeti guy again.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. On a 1 or 2 is going to go for Vorgan. On a 3 or 4, it will carry on with Goldie.
Oh, that ice bridge is going to collapse.
That's a 3. So let's see. It's standing here, and let's see what it does attack-wise. Heads will roll only if grappled. You're not grappled because you got away last time. Otherwise, it would have bitten your head off.
Only a grapple. Opposed. All right. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not grappled. So I need to roll a different attack. It does the sweeping again. And this time, I don't think you can dodge, can you?
No.
Because you don't have any fast footwork or anything, do you?
No.
No, so this time you will have to,
I
unfortunately,
can't talk my way out of it.
No, you will have to take that damage.
11 damage. Well,
Which is a lot of hurt is coming your way.
Ow.
So do you want me to apply it directly, or do you want to do it yourself?
You can apply it.
Can I? Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Deal damage. So that 4? Why 4? What sort
That's
of
not
armor have you
bad.
got? What sort of armor have you got? That can't be right.
But no armor at all.
I'm just looking at your inventory. You don't have any armor.
No,
do you?
4 sounds great. I'll take. Thank you. Awesome.
Hey, the application
Oh my
didn't seem
gosh.
to do that right for whatever reason. So it would have to be, if you don't have any armor, it would have to be
Well-
11.
11 damage. Yeah.
So we need another 7 gone.
I've been noticing on one of my games that it for some reason it's messing up the armor and it's giving
Why?
people higher armor.
Why
rating.
is-
I haven't got a clue.
Sorry, why is the attack 1d5?
I know. It should be D6.
Because there are 2 of the...
Oh, it's split.
It's split.
Yeah, okay. I understand.
So,
It's very clever.
Goldie, you have already used your turn.
Mhm.
So you can't go again, but Vorgan, He sees what's going on behind him
Oh,
on the
okay,
ice
well,
bridge.
Right, as I've only got a short distance, I'm going to cautiously, without. Well, no, I'm not going to. No, I'm reckless. I'm just going to slide across. Use a bit of the momentum of the slide to give me extra momentum into my attack.
But if you want extra momentum, I do want acrobatics or athletics. Probably athletics. But you can choose. I'll let you choose.
Okay.
To get the slide maneuver.
Yeah. Okay.
And if you do dragon, then we might have to see what happens with the chasm.
There's no athletics, is there?
Probably thinking Conan. There's acrobatics, though. So yeah, I can use acrobatics.
Okay. This doesn't normally work out well.
It does. It does. So
Oh.
elegantly, you basically shout a bit, and you push off from the snow behind you, glide across that ice bridge with a nice bit of speed, so you don't have to run. You can actually sort of ready your weapon as you slide towards it, and you reach here, and then you can do your attack.
Right, and no, my luck, I'm going to miss now. Oh,
No,
my
it
top was
doesn't.
18.
Right, now the fearful Yeti has acted twice, so it can't help itself. It's
Okay,
fully
right.
focused on
Give it a
Goldie.
good stick. Give it a good cut up.
Okay,
12?
not bad.
Yeah, but
Middling.
this is Daddy, so Daddy is a bit more,
Bit tougher.
a bit tougher.
Oh. You
What?
applied it to the wrong
I
token.
didn't.
Unless
just-
Vorgan had
Oh, no,
You
it.
so
killed
that's
the
my fault.
tyke.
I had
Well,
9 targeted, had I? The other one.
The
Apologies.
Vorgan had.
Oh, somebody had him targeted. You had targeted two of
Yeah,
them.
I had
Vorgan
previously
would be-
targeted. I didn't have a target.
Yeah. Always remember to make sure you got the right guy targeted.
Yeah.
So he's not dead anymore. The tyke has returned.
Oh.
Target's returned from the dead.
Yeah. And the
It's now
big
a
guy.
zombie type.
I thought what I target would actually apply.
No,
to-
it's not. It's not you. It's whoever did the attack.
So, Vorgan, can you
Yeah,
make
it
sure
was
you've
me.
targeted the fearful Yeti in front of you?
I have now, but
Okay.
yeah,
But
you have to put
but if you
them-
apply it again, it will still apply it to the attack. You're going to have to
Okay, in
manually
that
apply
case,
it,
I'm gonna do
Frank,
manually.
because as soon as the damage has been
Uh,
applied to a particular icon, it sticks there and you can't change it.
Okay,
gotta
you clearly have
manually.
experience of this.
Yeah.
So, that was Vorgan. Aemelda, cool maneuver, I have to say. Next one.
I am dazed.
You are dazed, but that's just a condition. Doesn't keep you from acting. Did you tick? You didn't. On your character sheet, I've done it for
It's
you.
a condition, yeah.
Oh.
So it gives you a bane on everything to do with agility.
Okay. So yep. Okay. I am going to do some blood magic,
That's the right place to do it.
and so I am going to roll a D6.
So blood
because I think a
magic
D-
means that you're basically starting to use your own body's energy to feed your magic,
Yeah. Yep. So
Okay.
roll D6.
which is very sword and sorcery, I think.
Oh,
Four.
4. Yay! Get in there. That's
So you
awesome.
basically take 4 damage, but you get 4 willpower points,
Yeah. So I'm gonna
which you have to
that
use this
off,
turn.
Oh,
which I have to use this turn. So I've done the 4. I've taken off the. I have to take off the 4 in order to use it. And so once again, I'm going to try to heal Sploot.
That's heroic of you. You're basically transferring your life energy to Sploot.
That's right. Because I'm not going to be outdone by that stupid little health halfling. So now I'm going to heal him.
Fighting for my attention.
So everybody's fighting for your attention. Treat wound at level 2. And let's hope
gonna be
for
another
a
dragon.
nat
Another 20.
20.
No, only 14.
Oh, so close.
You managed it.
I managed it. Okay, so here's your healing.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
Oh,
brilliant.
that's a good one.
You should be at full, I think.
I'm at full, yeah.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, perfect.
So you don't feel the heat anymore.
Thank
you don't
you.
feel the hurt anymore. You feel like fresh and newborn almost.
Yay.
But before
You
it's your
baby.
turn, don't know why Twinkle doesn't have a.
Good at you.
It was my fault. I unchecked my combat state and then checked it in
Okay.
again by accident.
But it's your turn.
I
So you've
missed
got
it.
the little,
I'm gonna smack the surprise
The rascal.
little spot. Yeah. Oi, stitch this, you. Sorry, Jim.
Are you actually really, really walloping it?
Oh,
Okay.
it just attacked me.
Yeah. Well, you just killed its mum.
And
What's the
Don't do
problem?
this at home. Baby Yetis are not evil. They're just animals. Huh. It can't do anything because it has acted. So you roll your damage, please.
I don't think it's left there.
All right. It does
It's
not
dead.
look like we get a pet.
There's not a lot left from this
Sorry.
of this little tyke, as with a
I would have
big,
loved that as a pet. It
with a
looked
big
really
round
cute,
eyes.
but-
It looks at you, whimpering as the
As you
life
cleave it in two.
leaves it.
Literally, I'll turn around.
It's so sad.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'll move to there. I think
You can't
I think
face what you've
1,
done, so you
2,
run away from
3,
your deed.
4, 5. Actually, I can get to there.
Bruce suggests
A
that the
mini
next,
shag rug, maybe?
Oh no, it's
the
is
next,
it
next
12?
creature to haunt you
Are they-
are
are
going
they-
to be
are they-
Yeti Night, Yeti
sorry.
ghosts.
Hmm.
The return of the Yeti.
Each square's tooth. You see, I think.
I didn't want to kill it. I really wanted a pet, but Twinkle
Clearly.
attacked him. So
Clearly. So, Splot, you can act. You're feeling fit and healthy, but there are lots of people standing in your
Alright.
way.
Full of fresh energy, I would get behind Twinkle, take aim, and aim at the cluster of icicles above the Yeti. As in
All right.
on the
Bye,
backside,
Vorgon.
like cave end. No.
Well, welcome to collateral damage.
The icicles at the cave entrance, and they're both way up there. So
guess.
I'm sure
guess.
this is better than getting hit with a
guess.
lightning bolt.
that is Morgan's raison d'etre, isn't it? Collateral damage.
Yeah.
Just be happy that I have no willpower points.
That's Princess Collateral, yeah.
So, Frank, what do you say? Is there a chance I
There's a
hit
chance.
Morgan?
There's a chance if you hit it. I will come up with some ruling about how much damage it's going to cause, but I think if you shot at the Yeti, it probably would cause more damage.
All right. I thought I had something here.
He does me reluctantly.
Less cool, but it might be more effective.
Yeah. Is he dodging? No, he's not because I'm the last.
He can't
He's a
dodge.
sleepy
He's
Yeti.
acted twice.
Yeah.
There you
Oh.
go. Wow.
With a little short bow. Seriously,
Yeah.
there seems to be some inflation going on here.
It's happening around the world.
So you have targeted, yeah? Yeah, okay.
Did I?
I think so.
I
It
hope
says
so.
sleepy. So, the sleepy is dead already. So
Oh no,
now
the
I have
sleep is
to-
the other
I have
one.
to
Yeah,
do them
the
manually.
target stuck.
Oh, no, that didn't work.
It
So I do that
won't.
manually.
You just have
There
to-
we go.
You have to do it manually. As I said, as soon as it's tied to the wrong token, it messes up.
And
Right.
you can't untie it like target.
I think Vorgon
If
is
you-
the only
for
one
your-
who's
for your
targeted.
next roll,
You can,
Your
I've
next
targeted
roll.
it now.
yeah,
as long as you've targeted it, it'll work.
Goldie has
But
as well. Goldie has as well.
yeah. You can just hover over it and press T. That's the quickest way of targeting, I find.
Yeah.
No, I don't think Goldie has it.
Oh, who was the orange?
I think
Could be me. I targeted it.
True. Okay,
So-
yeah, okay.
I think it's the game master who's showing up.
That's possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Oh, I'm
For me, I
first.
don't show up.
Oh, okay.
I can only see 3 dots on top of it. Anyway, Vorgon, come on.
Okay, right. I'm first to give it another whack. Yeah.
You're so mean to it. Will it try to evade it? No, it wants 2 attacks.
Okay. Oh, gold, yeah. It's not a good sign. Oh, that's
Oh,
a bad
dear.
roll.
Because if you, the
Ones and
more people
twos on the
grouped
eights.
around it, the better the area of attack will be. So 9 damage, and you have targeted it correctly, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes, you have. It's suffering. It's definitely suffering, but this thing has much thicker fur than its mate or its baby.
Yeah.
Aemelda.
I'm gonna.
Sling it.
Yeah, I'm gonna sling it.
Sling your rook.
I'm gonna sling it. All right. Target.
Can you sling it?
Yeah, I'm gonna sling it. There we
Swing it
go.
down a chasm.
Oh, I see. A 16. Remember, you're dazed, and it's an agility attack with a sling. That's why you had disadvantage. At
So
Bane.
I got 20.
No, you
You
did
failed, you
16.
missed.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw. I'm sorry, I'm on the wrong.
I saw 1 and I saw 16.
1 under 16, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
the
take
1
the worst.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
didn't
I'm
come
going to be
through.
exhausted and I'm going to push.
Oh.
I'm going to take a
should
chance.
be another double roll.
What do you mean the condition is
Double?
already? Oh, I'm sorry. There we go. Now I'll push the roll.
Miss.
Yeah,
Missed
miss.
again. Conditions can really take it out of you because you
Yep.
start getting so many banes on everything.
Hmm.
Do Banes and Dragons still count on the advancement thing? If you have
think
them on
so.
a, like...
I
No,
don't
They
know.
only count on if the actual roll counts. So say if you were
Yes.
rolling for advantage and rolled a demon, the demon wouldn't count.
Yeah.
And if you were
Yeah.
rolling, and it got a demon and a 4 or whatever, but if you're rolling with disadvantage and got a dragon and an 8, the dragon wouldn't count. It's only if it actually counts on the roll.
Ah, it's the same attack again. It's a bit boring. Need to look at the
Yeah,
table again.
Take it. Why not?
I usually roll again if it's the same too often.
Yeah, the thing is just I have to look up the table. No, it does
just
have
pick something
another
interesting.
attack. I mean, the multi-claw swipe and the claw swipes are very similar. That's 1 and 4 out of 5. So I will roll again because that's too similar. Oh, and that one doesn't count because you're not grappled. That's better.
There
Doesn't
we go.
the attack mean that you're doing a grapple roll and then do the damage? That's the way I read it.
No, I read it the other way around. Only if grappled. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is basically. Yeah,
If
you
you're
need to do
already
no-
grappled.
All right.
Yeah, if you're already grappled, that's how I read it.
I'm not arguing against.
No,
an
I would have to
attack.
find it. I mean, it's 8 damage. That's not so bad. But hey, let's see. This one is actually can be worse. Now the question is just who does it go for? 10 meters in theory. That could be anybody here. So we've got 4 targets. 5 targets.
5.
Is that
2.
something?
We are
Yeah.
immune to frost.
Yeah, we are both immune to frost.
Aemelda and me.
It doesn't know that, though.
No, actually, Sploot is too far away, so it needs to be one of the other 4. So it's a D4.
4.
Now
So
it
hopefully
doesn't
it
know
goes for
who's immune
Aemelda.
or who's not
Doesn't
immune.
It goes for Aemelda.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's Aemelda it
Aemelda.
goes for.
Hey, no
So-
damage.
You are
Immune.
immune from this.
Yeah.
That was lucky.
That's great.
Or well planned. Or well planned.
Strategy.
So it's trying to stare at you and make you really cold, but it just sort of trickles around your little
Nice.
heat shield or ice shield and
Yeah.
disperses. So
I stare
Goldie,
back over my glasses. Yeah, really? Really? Really?
Is that all you can do?
Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, is that all you can do?
bring it on. So Goldie, you're standing there with your little stabby knife.
I stab again.
This
Why
huge
not?
thing in front of you, but last time you really hurt it and didn't.
Oi, get out the way, Goldie. Let me in. I want to hit it.
Oh, you want to try it?
Well, yeah, but
I
there's
think you're a
nothing
bit-
nothing stopping you doing an attack, but it's up to you if you want to get out the way. So I'm going to be charging him on my action.
I'm not quite sure where I can get out of the way too.
You can step to the side.
Into the
Into
chasm.
the chasm.
You could go here.
You can try and attack, and then you can still try to move.
If you
Yep.
As
found
long
that
as
you
you
get
do
free
your-
attack
I'll
on your
try to
separation.
attack first.
But if you fail to do your evade, it'll get a free attack against you, and then you could use your action to evade. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
It's
That's
your, it's
true.
your call.
that's true.
It's your call.
He's very
One hit
clever,
you
this
could-
poor
could
guy.
kill you.
I'm just going to make it simple and attack with my little knife. Here we go. Rolling.
With a penknife like
Oops.
this.
So I'm not going to push the roll.
You don't have a lot of conditions left, do you?
No, I don't. Almost a full set, but not quite.
So, are you then trying to step back with your movement?
I'm just gonna stay where I am, I think.
Okay, I can't get in then.
You're
I'm sorry.
very low
So-
on health.
No, am I?
Yes.
You're not very healthy.
okay.
You are at.
So I'll step back.
7
I
health.
will. I didn't realize that you couldn't attack with me in the way, so I'll try to step back.
You can
How
have to
far
evade
can I-
check on you. That's the danger.
In theory,
you can
once
get-
you make your separation move, there you can actually. So you evade roll.
Can I get there?
You can move your
Yeah.
your move. Yeah,
Yeah.
but first off, you have to do evade,
You have to make an
Okay.
evade roll.
So here we go.
and you don't have a lot of
Skills.
things to push for. But we still have a player reroll
Yeah.
if you need
Yeah.
it
We do.
from Red Del Moon.
Wow, this is like
Ah,
Is this the only thing you have that isn't affected by by the
Well, it's-
exhaustion or whatever
Yeah.
sickly?
Never be dazed,
agility.
basically.
She has not been dazed, so that's good. Will and daze agility. So you managed to scoot out of the way, and then it's actually the Yeti's turn, so it could have attacked you again, but it couldn't in this case. So let's see. I roll again. Claw swipe. So there's only one person in front of it. I will just go for it this time. So that's an opponent at arm's reach. That is Vorgon. Vorgon, you have acted, right?
I do get a free.
A free evade.
Oh,
I
have you
get a
got
free fast footwork. Yeah.
That's evade. Yeah, that's fine. Parry wouldn't have worked, but evade does.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Where do I trigger that? I'll do it on the front page. You might
Just
think
evade.
so.
You have we have the combat UI. I don't know whether you use it, but if
Yeah.
you
I use the combat UI. It's really good.
Yeah,
Because it's even got all the skills in it. There's a little pop-up on it that
Mm,
gives you all your skills. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
it looks
don't
pretty
need
good.
your character sheet.
Okay. Right. So let me roll. in
very
the
video
page.
gamey.
Yeah, it is very video
Yeah.
gamey. You're quite right.
Yeah.
Ooh, I see a dragon under 2.
Ooh.
That means you
Failed.
failed with a
With a dragon.
demon.
So that gives you a the
monster.
demon.
Doesn't
It's
give
a
me a
demon,
tick.
though.
The demon.
So otherwise it would not be a fail, would it? So evade with a demon doesn't have a predetermined effect, as far as I know. Is that right? No.
Nope.
So
No.
that means you take the damage. 10
Okay,
plus
so that's-
5.
That I've got 5 points of armor, so that's 5 and a 5, 10 damage.
10 damage.
Okay.
This one heavy hitter.
It is. It's the Big
Right.
Daddy. Actually, that was a pretty good roll for it.
4. Okay, I'm not feeling too
1d6 plus 4 plus 5 plus 1d6. Yeah. I mean, it couldn't really have done a lot more.
Oh,
That's a good roll. Yeah.
So, Twinkle, the path is clear across the stone bridge. What are you going
Right.
to do?
Stitch this one. Wham.
Wham.
Third
he-
Yeti. Third time lucky.
Did he just say wham like in Last Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Let's not.
Wham. I missed. So
Oh my
I'm gonna
gosh.
push. I'm gonna be disheartened. Traditionally disheartened.
There
There
we
you go.
go. Yeah.
No whammies.
Okay, yeah. Go on.
You can't dodge.
I can't dodge.
I don't, yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah, it's
Not
not
bad. Bane
bad.
damage.
Not bad. Not bad. It might actually be slightly hurt by that.
Ditch that fairy.
Yes, Bruce. I was trying to tell my form group in school today that it was not December yet, so they were not allowed to play Christmas songs. And I came up with something called Nativity, a movie from like 2006 or something.
Oh, it's not great.
And they were playing these things, and I thought, who's that singing? Is that the Smurfs? And they were really offended. So, Twinkle, I'm afraid you haven't actually felt this opponent. It seems to
I know.
last through a whole hit from you and more. Splooge.
I was
Unheard
expecting
of.
that.
I'll take aim and shoot it again.
Yeah, that's all you can do, right? I have a feeling you're going to cause more damage.
And we are done, so
Not more.
Oh.
No, okay,
Yeah.
good.
No.
Just checking here. Oh dear. So you're definitely annoying this thing as well now, and it's looking. I should really be trying to grab you guys and throw you down the chasm. Let's see whether they will let me do that, rather than just rolling it all the time. Oh, Splood, your turn again. How is that possible?
Oh. Well,
Splu, can I go before you?
oh yeah, sure. Go
Cool.
ahead.
So,
Cheers.
swap initiative with Twinkle.
That's you. Yeah, hit him.
This time it can evade, and I think I'll try to evade because it's getting a little low here.
That's cool. Uses up one of its damages.
It evades. Ha!
I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Right.
So which attack did it use up? The one immediately after me or the next one?
ooh, I don't think there's a set
No, there
variety
isn't.
of
There
that.
isn't a set roll.
So I think it's going to have a go now because I want to
Yeah,
go
that's
with
fair
you.
That's fair enough.
So,
For Vorgon.
do I improvise or do I roll?
Just pick it.
Yeah, just pick it.
Yeah,
No, I was
just
thinking
pick
it could
it,
do something
exactly.
entirely different, which is not even on the attack table.
Mm.
But there is a grapple on the attack table, and I was looking for a grapple, so let's just use it as it is. Multiclaw again.
Oof.
So let's see who it is. It's got two
no
people.
damage from the slashing. No
It's
damage from the
Vorgan, hang
slashing,
on.
but
It's either
fire.
Vorgan. On
Oh, either Vorgan, sorry.
on a
Yeah,
1
yeah.
and 2, it's Vorgan. On a 3 and 4, it's Twinkle.
Oh, I only got 2 hit points.
It's a 1.
Oh.
Vorgan. It's trying to grab you, and if you don't
And
get
I
out
can't
of the way,
parry you because you're too far away, unfortunately. I'd have
If-
took that for you.
if you
otherwise.
don't dodge
No
it,
problem.
Well,
then it will
I might-
damage you,
I most
and-
probably would have took it for you.
I'm actually using my fast footwork ability anyway.
Yes.
Because it leave me with an attack should I survive.
I see. By the way, Bruce, I don't know why, but you've just been put on timeout by Twitch.
Yeah, he's spamming.
Don't know why. Maybe because he mentioned Wham before December the 1st. That must be it. So
close.
you
I
managed
was
to
close.
get out of the way.
I don't know. I've evaded a 15 and I rolled a 15.
You managed to get out of the way. Do you want to move 2 meters away?
No, I'm going to hit it on my go.
All right, so you're going to be brave.
Yeah,
But
of course.
Sploot is going to be brave before you.
Indeed. Luckily enough, it's used one of his attacks to
Yeah,
evade.
Yeah.
It has.
I guess then shoot it again.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Oh.
What have we got here?
Well, double weapon damage, obviously.
Oh, then he rolls that.
Oh my gosh.
So 21
I don't know who that is.
damage.
I saw the 0 there and was scared for a moment.
21 damage. I'm afraid even this beastie doesn't manage that. So,
Sweet.
what are you hitting it with?
Headshot.
You're
Arrow in the eye.
shooting it. So what you do is you basically sink it straight through the eye. Why not? And this thing is clutching its eye and it's yelling and screaming and dancing around on the edge of the chasm. Before it plummets into the depth, and you just hear a scream and a thud, 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 and a whimper, and then the whimper ceases, and the thing disappears.
Shag rug! No!
Right. Well, I say, where's Grandad and Grandma?
Same thing. I mean,
Okay.
we still have the big other one and the little one. So
No,
I-
gone.
Okay.
The little
We're
one
out
is-
of initiative.
We are out of initiative.
Okay, so I'm running over to the person who was the football.
Right. So you're running into the main cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go
Now,
this way round.
Let me just find my little notes on that. Yes, you run into the cave and you see a curled up still, trying to be quiet and small up in the corner. You see a halfling dressed in cold weather clothing, but really, really tattered and bruised, and seems utterly exhausted. No obvious big wounds, but definitely utterly exhausted. And they look at you with big eyes and say, "Are they gone?"
Yeah,
They're
Dad.
gone.
They're gone. No more.
Who are you?
My name's Twinkle.
It's good to see a halfling. But
I'm all gone.
I'm Aemelda. Give me a second. And I'm going to do another kind of taking damage on myself with D6.
Okay. Is that enough to cast a spell?
Yeah, I'm able to just give her a little bit of. Is she more cold or is she more exhausted?
Exhausted.
Or like
Utterly
so-
exhausted. So
okay,
But
so
is
I
she,
can give her
like,
some
hurt?
healing.
Wounded?
gonna give-
she's
Why don't we
not-
take a long
not
rest?
wounded, she's
Well,
bruised,
more
but
conditions.
definitely has conditions.
They're
Now,
cold in here.
in game talk, she has most of the conditions, almost like a goalie.
So
But not quite.
regardless, I'm going to give her some healings.
Yeah, I mean, in D&D term, it says she has 3 levels of exhaustion. So I'm just transferring that to she has most conditions.
Yeah, that's pretty hard.
Yeah. And there we go. That's very good of her to heal her a bit. A bit.
Yeah,
A
so
bit.
give her a little bit.
She feels a
Just
little
that-
better. Says, oh, this is terrible. Our whole group has been mauled and eaten by these beasts. Just me I escaped.
Well, they're dead now.
Well, we can get you out of here.
The compassion.
The compassion.
They're good
Why
now.
don't we take a long rest and try to make a fire out of these old bones?
What?
Oh,
That's
there's
a bit grim.
furs
Bone-
around.
bones
Sure.
don't
Well,
burn.
there's a Goliath bone there.
But
that
the
was
old
like a
ones
human
might.
bone. There's a
Bones
dwarf
do
bone over
burn.
there.
They're bones.
But they need to be really hot to burn. I mean,
But
And
yeah,
then they just,
bones.
you know,
Yeah, no, I'm not really making bones. I'm not making fire out of bones, really.
but in any case,
it
we
smells terrible.
need some time to, you know, skin the Yetis at least.
The
Right.
baby ones, they're
Just-
extra soft.
Just before you go into that, I'm just going to explain a little bit more. And if you want to talk to Perilou Fishfinger, then you can. But you basically, against one of the walls here in this cave, you can pick which one, I don't care. There are some shattered remains of a sled.
Burn
And
that.
some heavy clothing that you could potentially make heavy weather clothing from. And a mess kit. And I think they mean mess as in eating from rather than anything
Yep.
else, like making a mess with.
So it's something for making turning
some food.
meat into rations, isn't it? Basically.
Exactly. So,
So
if you
we
wanted to
can-
turn some Yeti
Yeah.
meat into rations, Yeti jerky or whatever.
No.
So we can use the sled to make fire so that we can be at full before we exit the cave because some of us need a little rest.
I like how you mix
Well,
sort of game and character knowledge there. Just say, I need a rest, I need a rest.
I don't know about you, but personally, I don't want to be eating anything that at people. Basically.
And
We
I
just need a
start.
bit of shelter to warm up, don't we?
So, look, these things at her friend, I don't really want to be eating them.
Yeah, but the Tyke didn't eat them, did he?
Well, the tyke was certainly kicking her around.
Yeah, but not eating.
Well, we don't know. The tyke has got to eat something, hasn't he?
Oh, maybe he is still, you know, suckling.
This is how Wendigos are made.
I haven't got a clue.
Just-
What a Canadian thing to say.
Can I make a beast law roll?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So I got beast law quite high. Yeah, that's a success.
You're pretty sure that this tyke was past suckling and had probably been fed meaty bits as well.
Oh no, that thing at people as well.
It tastes better than.
You have rations.
Well,
I start looking
you
around
can
for
eat
books.
it. I'm not touching it.
Books.
There's a mess kit, so I mean,
There
there's
must
no
be a
need.
scroll, so I'm looking around.
Yeah, there could be some books somewhere.
Yeah, there's books or there's
As-
got to be something.
As the princess is starting to move around, the others are getting on with sensible stuff.
Check through the den if in case there's anything in this lair bit.
Now, the thing is, in the den bit, there's very little that is of use to you. As I said, there's some clothes,
Okay.
basically, and they must have used that as blankets or something that they smell really of Yeti. There's the smashed up sledge. Very little. You
What-
could go back
what
to the
about the-
trophies. if you wanted to have a closer look
Yeah,
at them.
let's go back
Yeah.
to the trophies and
Yeah.
see if there's any, like, because obviously her friends turned up with a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, with some stuff.
Some
But
stuff.
yeah, if she goes back there as well, she's sort of the
And
trembling
can we
finger.
bring the halfling to identify the trophies? If like
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
anything's
The
not
skull of my
hers, not her
friend.
friends,
She goes
That's the
forward
skull of my other friend.
with his trembling finger and says, "That's Mokingo's head."
Don't
Sorry.
look, my dear.
and
Don't
what
look.
about your other companions?
The tiefling.
I don't know where she went. Oh, gosh, I forgot.
But they are not here, so they could be alive.
The Asterix.
Well, I
She. I don't know what has become of her. Of course, I would like to find out, but I have not seen her here, nor have I seen any of her clothes.
Was she brought in here when you
I-
when you was carried in here?
I was carried in here, but I was knocked out.
I
I just
I
heard
scream
that.
down the chasm and see if there's any response.
It's very therapeutic. There's an echo.
Therefore, you might draw a load more Yetis.
is there any books down in that cavern?
If you look
Do you have a
behind that
rope?
icicle, there's a
Have a
library.
rope? There might be.
Oh, there's a
rope?
surprise. You haven't got any rope. That'd
That
be a
would
bit too useful.
Even deluded Aemelda reckons that the likelihood of books being down in this chasm and then still being usable and findable is very low.
I was calling down for the tiefling, by the way.
Oh, I thought you were looking for books.
No, I was calling down for the tiefling to see if maybe
And looking
there
books
was a
at the same time,
sound.
No,
Now that it's quiet.
no, there is
Nope.
no sound.
Okay. All right.
Not even the groaning of a surprised and fearful Yeti.
Well, I'm going to get a fire going
Yeah,
because
I'm
I've got
gonna-
cold damage and I'm probably freezing.
let's do a rest.
I'm going to get her friends' heads.
her friends' heads. You're taking them out of the niches, yeah?
Yes. Would you want them buried somewhere?
Oh, that
Okay,
would
or do
be
you want
that
them
would
left
be
here?
kind, but not in this place.
Exactly. So, should we shove them in a bag?
Sure, and then maybe we can put them on the top of the mountain. 'Cause that's where we wanted to
Yeah,
go.
wherever you want to stick them, that's like near and not too far away. I'll be happy to help.
Somewhere where the sun doesn't shine.
Do I know if they would be buried or burned from their traditions?
Ooh, probably buried out here because
Well, digging the ground in
Yeah.
this frozen
Cans.
state is going to be a little
Exactly.
bit
stone
difficult.
cans.
We
I'm
can
just
pose
wondering
them
if-
like, and they'll be like forever posed in the same frozen moment.
I'm just wondering if we should
It's
bring
just
them
a
down
red.
to the caravan eventually and then, keep them in the bag and then bring them back to the village to have a proper burial.
Good
Oh, no.
Lord. Why can't we just say everyone likes to have a little altar and burn them and just
What
As
is
Because
this,
we don't know if
Everest?
that's what they wanted, really. Do you know what I mean?
Well, we asked
That's why I
little-
was saying we can ask the friend.
Yeah, ask the friend.
So, and she said when I
Ask
asked
a
her,
friend.
Oh,
she said
Alright.
when I asked her, she'd like them stuck on in a cairn on the top of a mountain or something.
all right. All right. I was just trying to be
I'd already done
respectful of
that.
the traditions, that's all.
Well, you know what I mean. I guess that their friends would know best. That's why I asked them.
Yes.
She's only got one friend here, hasn't she? The Goliath is the only one that's got killed.
Yeah, there were three
Yeah.
of them, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was three.
Yes,
Yeah,
the others
and
she
one's
doesn't care
gone.
about really. There is recognizable is still a relatively fresh, you think, slightly shoot dwarven head.
Okay, I'm leaving that because it might look a bit dodgy if we turn back up to the dwarves. By the way, we found your mate's head.
Yeah.
But they are missing.
Is
some
that
people.
dodgy or is that being respectful and helpful?
It
It's
can go
respectful and
either way.
helpful when somebody's with you and knows it's respectful and helpful and knows where it came from and can see where it came from, rather than us randomly turning up with the guy's head.
But
Yeah.
the little friend, sorry, vertically challenged friend, Okay, she
Oi,
will be with us
just
to
because
say
you're
that
so
we
tall-
rescued her.
Yeah, but the dwarf hat is not from the adventuring group. It's
No.
probably from the Iron Ingots team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It is.
It's
Like-
not like you would be going down the mountain with them on a pike.
Yeah.
Oh.
Could be.
Okay, let's just bury the one. Let's bury the Goliath on the cairn like we were told. I'm almost ready to shove down the chasm. And the dwarf, I turn to the dwarf and I say to Vorgon, Vorgon, this is your domain. Should we bring it or not?
I'll bring it. I'll bring it back.
Okay.
It's fine.
Thank you. I
Oh,
think
the
that-
Goliath.
Well,
that's
you might know him.
respectful.
You might know him anyway. Do you know him? What was he called?
Yorick.
Yorick.
Oh, Yorick. Oh,
Yeah.
I knew him, Aemelda.
Do roll me a d20, just because you're from this region. Roll me a d20, Vorgan.
What will you do to it?
Just
it's
a
an
normal
evil dwarf.
d20, and I just want to see. No, you don't know this guy.
Okay. He's not on my list of people who I've got an issue with.
He's got a list.
I have a list.
He's got a list. Everybody
A
who's
long
ever
list
heard
of a
him.
character.
Amelda's on that list.
Yeah.
Aemelda is on that list.
Hell
Indeed.
yeah.
So, with this cheerful banter, you are sitting around your campfire. But for the Goliath, I just want to know: are you trying to find all the bits of the Goliath, or are you just looking out for the head?
I'm going. Is that a bit of him? Do you think that's a bit of him?
Not traumatizing at all.
Why don't
Just wrap him
I-
with bone of the
I
bone.
I turn to
I'm helpful. I'm not listening.
I turn to Sploot and I say to Sploot, I remember that Twinkle said that there is the possibility that they did eat the Goliath, and therefore maybe we should open up the stomachs.
I mean, they didn't eat
Well,
the bone.
one is down in the chasm.
Yeah, go climb down there. You might get to the library at the same time.
You're not going to mark me off the list that easily.
Right. So,
So
I'm
we
going to
need-
read this
need to
out.
Take a rest.
Just so you get a better picture, and then we can move on from this grim topic. It says here where the trophies are in that section. This is bits of flesh still. Oh, this is the bones of Mokingo Growling Bear, whose dead body was dragged here. Bits of flesh still cling to the bones. The head has been ripped from its shoulders, gnawed, and stuffed into a niche dug out of the wall. Amid the Goliath's bones are torn bits of hide armor, a broken axe, which I had actually put outside just to make it creepier, and the skulls and bones of 3 mountain goats.
All right. Well, that's a goat. That's a goat. That's
So-
something else. That's him. And I'll just try to basically gather the bits up. I'm asking for a help, but I'm doing it in a unfortunately not very
Now,
sensitive way.
she is a bit traumatized, so she's not going to help you. As
Can we
you
just,
start picking through the bones, she goes around the corner to the fire where she's starting.
Well, before I did that, I'd ask her if she wanted me to. Do you want me to do that, or do you want him just leave him in the cold, or keep him all together?
Just take the head.
Okay, all right. So I won't bother doing that. I'll follow her.
Now, some of
her-
you might know D&D lore better, but she is an acolyte of Yondala.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. He says, okay, explain. Come on.
No, I recognise the halfling god. Yeah. I
Right.
wouldn't know, don't know any detail. about
What are
it.
their burial
Someone else's.
rites? That's what I want to know now.
No,
Yeah.
You see, Yondella would be different to the guy though, but she should know what the guy was.
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
I mean,
I'm just going to make it up on the spot because
This
that's my role.
this is my forte. I should know.
Okay, you make it up then. For the one, you have to make it up yourself.
She wants the burials to be in the ground, in a cairn, but in the ground.
We can throw them
Have
down
you-
the chasm
can I
and just
just-
throw some snow
Can I
over
just
it, and that's the
stop
same.
stop the in the ground thing? The impracticality of digging
a hole.
in frozen ground.
I
It
know,
would never-
I know.
It would never happen, and people
I'm-
would never do it.
It's not
In
even
the-
frozen
in the
ground,
cold
it's a
and in the
frozen
ice.
mountain. It's like
I
rock.
agree.
In the cold and the ice, you'd never basically bury it. So that would never occur, so to speak.
But the
Well, I
Goliath
think
might not
it's
be
a
from
problem
here.
with the rock too.
Might not be.
Goliath might be from some soft-earthed southern place. The
Didn't
soft
you
southerners.
say that the Goliath was from the glacier tribes?
No, I didn't say that.
No?
Oh, okay.
We could just kick it down the chasm and say that we didn't.
I
Find
mean,
any
it's
of this.
technically in the ground then.
That's what Goldie
Yeah.
said.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw some stones after.
Oh.
We'll throw another Yeti on top of it. There you go.
I'll say it for a third time. Yeah. And that's all
Twinkle,
I'm going to say.
They don't need me as a GM. They just mess around.
Twinkle, ask, got the response, and then we just didn't listen. That's our problem.
So a Yeti's already down there. Then you add a Goliath, and then you add another Yeti.
Another Yeti. There you go.
Have Goliath
And a
sandwich.
baby Yeti on top of that.
Yeah.
Right. Goliath ain't going down there. The Goliath's going on top of a mountain.
That's right. We
In
have
a
to go on
cairn.
top of a mountain. We promised.
On top of a mountain.
But just
So
his
I-
head is good enough.
So I turn to the cleric and I tell her that that we will ensure that Twinkle and the rest of us honor.
Oh, she's
her
coming along
wishes.
with
Oh wait, no.
Don't feel fear.
I'm not scaling no mountain any farther than what we have been. No. I'm not going into that.
We're up in the mountains already.
I'm just gonna say you guys need a rest, and
I
then
certainly
I've got
do.
a fire going.
then you can decide what you want to do. So you all gather around the campfire because I had enough of the discussion now. You sit down. Do you want to have anybody guarding, watching, or are you just basically all saying, "Let's snuggle up. We're in a safe place. Nobody will come here."
Yeah.
Other
one's
than the
gonna come
Yeti
here into the
ghosts.
Yeti cave.
You know those.
Yeah. Well, let's get rid of the Yeti dead body and chuck that down the chasm. Both dead bodies. Just chuck them both down the chasm.
Wow! They scream. No, they don't. They're already dead.
Because I don't really want to be sleeping with a dead Yeti body in the same room. And then we'll sleep there. What do you reckon?
Oh, yeah.
All
Be
right.
sheltered. It's going to be warm.
I just
Well,
am
if we-
surprised
if
that
we- if
Goldie
we-
didn't put up a fight for the money of the pelts. But
So you make a little campfire.
it becomes kind of wet in there.
So that means all my debuffs are unbuffed.
So
Right. You
are we
can.
are we allowed to do a shift rest then?
You can do a shift rest if you have something like a sleeping fur or something. Oh, the fires keeps going. I was supposed to go
Oh, that
once.
sounds great. Yeah.
If you have something like a sleeping fur or whatever,
sleeping
you can do
furs.
it without any problem.
Does anybody not have one?
Otherwise, you will
I've
have
got
to do
sleeping furs.
bushcraft.
I've also got a tent.
I've got a tent.
You're not going to
as
get the
well.
pigs in the ground, though, are you?
I've got a sleeping fur, and I know I have a fur and a sleeping fur, and I know I gave my fur to the dog owner halfway up the mountain.
Yeah. Sploot and I are good for 8 hours.
That fire doesn't stop, does it? Let me see whether I can get away from the map and come back. No.
I've got
And-
furs. I've not got sleeping
It's
furs.
pretty impressive.
Does that mean I go back to full health as well? As
Right.
Getting
Well,
you're gonna
all you need to
do-
do is click on the shift rest, which is
That's
the
right.
bed button on the front page.
Oh,
So
the
you can
bed.
all
Okay, here we
gather
go.
together and then click on the bed button, and then that should do everything you want to do.
Huzzah.
I think
Spent in
somebody
any combat.
had a. I think Aemelda had an ability if she wanted to heal some extra stuff in a shift rest. Is that right?
It's a stretch rest that Aemelda
It's a
gets
s-
that.
Stretch rest.
Yeah, it's a stretch.
Ah.
But
It's
no,
pointless
because
'cause the
the shift is
shift
cleared
clears
everything off.
everything.
Healing, yeah.
I would like to note that was the first time I've ever used Guardian.
But you've used it several times, so
I used it twice to save Sploot.
I'm just
Yeah.
going to move
Very
maps
grateful for that one.
briefly.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was awesome. That fire doesn't go away. Oh, I messed up my map now. So, with that, you're sitting around the campfire, you're talking for a while. What are you speaking about? Which is not just bickering about burial rites. You must have some sort of reflection what you just did, what you just achieved, what do you want to do next. I
Well-
want a short conversation, but a sensible conversation.
So I'm quite glad we killed them all because obviously they were nomming on people, which isn't very nice.
True.
Well, we've rid the area of these fearsome beasts, and therefore the dwarves should be now safe from
Yep.
being attacked.
Do you think those
we
were
should-
the only Yetis in the area?
Which obviously more stuff can come down and help the communities. Hopefully,
Exactly.
How
That'd be
can
good.
we make this profitable?
Get the furs.
well, it was
bird.
profitable because didn't we get paid for doing this? And then
No.
we got the I can't remember. Sorry, it's been so long.
We got 20 gold each.
The,
Pretty
heart-
good.
That was the previous one,
the
wasn't it?
heartfelt conversation has gone to monetary
Yeah.
rewards.
Toby's influence.
I am holding whatever her name is. I can't find it in chat. But
Perilou.
Fish finger?
yes.
Perilou
Yeah,
fish
Fishfinger.
finger.
I'm holding Fishfinger in my arms.
Yeah, we've got
And
reward for this.
she, I would imagine, is sleeping from
She is now from
The
utter
everything.
exhaustion.
And so I'm expressing that I'm extremely concerned about her well-being on the way back. And
You're
that
right.
we
She
need-
can be an indentured servant.
No, she cannot. She needs to go back. Can I determine what possibly her skill set was?
Was
She's a priest, but is there anything in particular that I can discern?
Oh, that's good.
she's sleeping?
Yeah, she's sleeping, but I'm just wondering if anything on her.
Right. You see that she has some sort of medicine kit on her medicine bag, but that's pretty much the only thing that stands out.
Okay, so she would have been the person in charge of healing
Probably.
the party. So I let everyone know that she's important for us to get her back, but she can also help us and assist us until we can get her back home.
And remember, you left the mountain leader in the camp as well.
With the dogs?
With the dogs. Because he didn't want him injured and exhausted as he was coming up the mountain with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. So we need to get her back to him and then determine what happens.
Did we keep that goblin tied up?
Yeah.
She might have starved to death by now.
It hasn't been that long.
It's only been a day, hasn't it?
It's about
2
with
days
about
a
a
day.
you
Yeah.
sleeping now,
This
it's
is
probably
our
going to
first
be a
sleep, isn't
day.
Yeah, it's their first sleep.
Yeah. It's probably about a day. So, you had a conversation. Not quite as deep reaching into your characters' deeper backgrounds as I thought, but hey.
Well, I was gonna say it's not all about the money, really. It's about making sure that the communities get a bit better,
Yeah.
and
That is good for the dwarves.
nobody's basically oppressing them. You know what I mean? It's a step in the great ladder, so we can actually get around to kill that stupid god lady.
Remember that the kobolds were also driven away from their home by Yetis.
By the Yetis. So, you know what I mean? We've helped the kobolds as well, even though they were a bit weird. I wasn't sure about them,
Just
to
a
be
bit.
honest, but
Yeah, I'm just happy we've helped the dwarves, because they do a lot of work up here, and their lives will be helped quite considerably by getting rid of these Yetis.
well, yeah, they unfortunately some of them got it.
Yeah, well,
It's not happening anymore.
yeah, exactly.
Well, the
So
key
this
is
cave we're actually in used to be the kobolds cave. Then I guess.
Oh, it's a bit small, isn't it?
Yeah, because they said they got chased out by the Yetis, so I'm guessing this is the kobold cave.
Yeah,
Well,
but
we
I
couldn't-
don't think there are only 2 Yetis, or 2.5 Yetis in the entire area.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
no.
it's small.
Also, isn't Lonelywood?
Oh, yeah, look at the size of them.
yeah.
They're quite big. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So they're going to eat a lot.
Well, they couldn't have made a lot of money if the goblins were the kobolds were in this cave. And I think that we should all be very proud that we worked together in getting rid of these Yetis.
That's more the sentiment.
Well,
Definitely,
Yeah, we all did.
So you have achieved another victory together.
Mm.
As a party, you're growing together. You are learning to trust each other and whack each other. Sometimes just lightning bolts at each other. But after a good rest the next day, you are still feeling cold. Warm it is not here, but at least you are rested. So what do you want to do? Do you want to all go up to the top of the mountain to make sure that the Goliath is camped?
I will go up to the top of a mountain. Anybody else who's coming, they can.
Okay, so who's going?
And can I get like from the broken down sledge? You said there are old clothes and stuff. I would like to fashion some sort of bag so that Perry Lou doesn't have to watch her friend's head get dragged up a mountain. Like
I mean, if you just want to basically put it in a coat or something and sling it,
essentially,
that's not a problem. Not a problem at all.
Is there anybody who's going to particularly take cold damage going up there?
No,
Well, it depends on the weather. I haven't rolled for the weather today, have I?
Nope.
Yeah, we've got furs up there.
What's my weather table? Where is it?
Some have furs,
Most
but I'm not
items.
sure if we have enough. I don't intend on going up unless you request or.
I'm sure I made a weather table.
Well, yeah, I know. You know, it's a bit of hard work, isn't it?
So the weather is actually really howling out there.
Yeah, let's not do that on a second
It's a
thought.
bit
I don't fancy
unpleasant.
going up a mountain.
It's biting
Let's do
cold and it's very windy out there. So you may want
Alright,
to stay
okay.
here a little longer and wait for.
Yeah, it's bivouac time.
Yeah, I don't particularly think it's quite wise going down. But is the injured guy going to be able to survive? The guide?
You don't know how he's coping in the storm with his
No.
dogs.
Well,
But he's at the
he's
bottom of
he's
the
got the
mountain
dogs. He's got the dogs to
eat.
keep him warm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
right.
the dog should be fine. Isn't he inside the?
There was a
Caravan?
tent. There was a sort of
there's tent.
collapsed
So he should be-
tent, but he has the wagon, so he's got the possibility
should be
to
fine.
go
Yeah.
into the
With,
wagon.
with the goblin.
Yeah.
Well, he may have killed the goblin by this point. We don't know, but
And there's two axe beaks, isn't there?
Yeah,
yes,
they're all
and
piling
they
into
should be
the
fine as
wagon.
well. Yeah, and they should.
The
be fine
point
as well.
is, us going outside is just suicide at this point. So
let's
you
wait
hung- you
wait
hunker
out
down.
the storm.
Yeah, hunker down for a quarter day. Let's see what happens after that. The storm continues,
we will starve here.
and your
Well,
firewood
looks like-
is pretty much gone now.
well, it doesn't look like it's gone.
Well,
I
I
can
can't
see
stop element fire. There's no special effect
it's
for
still
water.
there.
We should
It's a
have
miracle
cooked some
fire.
Yeti while we had the chance.
Blacksmiths.
I can try to rain it on it, but I don't know why
Oh, that will
keeps
just
looping. That keeps looping. So I'm not quite sure. I could sit the whole
just
thing
change
in
the scene.
I did.
Oh, and it's still doing it.
But if I want to be back on the scene, I can take it to another scene. That's fine. It's
Yeah.
pretty much the same anyway. Without fire.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
You got a cave there as well.
Yeah. I just this one has got a big different background.
Okay, so we don't have enough supplies. to
Well, maybe
burn.
we've got to venture into the storm.
We've got to knock off a what's it? A supply, haven't we? Fuel ration.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just
Done
got a
that.
top tip how to do it. But it's fine. We're on this map now. So, second half of the day. Now, if you have rations and so on, you might have to eat a ration now.
Yeah, sorry.
Because you didn't want to eat Yeti.
Oh, there's more rations.
So then let's find out what happens in the next quarter day. If you want to do anything like crafting something or whatever,
Yeah.
Thanks, Dito.
I would have very much liked to, skin the Yetis, but that was,
you would have to crawl down into the chasm.
Yeah. No, I wanted to do it before they landed in the chasm. So
The wind drops a little bit, so it's only strong wind now. The snow has stopped, but it's still very cold.
Should we head down? Give it a go. Stick together.
Okay,
Well,
so hold
I gotta
on.
go and I gotta go put a cairn. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go up a bit to get to a ridge because up mountains don't just have like tops. They have like they have
Yeah.
levels. So just go up to the next sort of like rise and then build a cairn on that.
Is
So at
anybody
least he's
else
got
coming?
A good view.
Is anybody else coming?
How long is that Frostwalker? Like,
Well, it's gone, isn't it? It was only 8 hours, wasn't it?
yeah, but
Yeah,
Could redo
I
it.
can
shift-
recast
A
it,
shift,
but I
we've had 3 lots of 6 hours, so yeah, it's well gone.
yeah.
it's well gone. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So if anybody needs it, I can give it, and then I would imagine that I can repeat it
Yeah.
in the next round, so
Min-
that
My point is, can you just do it for the entire group for our trek back down?
yeah,
It's quite some power.
I would
level.
have to do it in 2 phases, but yeah, sure. So,
Well, it's 6 people, isn't it? You'd need to do it on.
yeah. So that's
so that'd
3, and then 4,
That's 12 power.
5.
And then is the question: is it worth it?
No. I've done it. It's 12 power. I've done it.
All right.
Everybody is safe for 8 hours.
8 hours.
It's 6 hours.
Yeah.
No, I think we said 8 hours for some
no,
reason.
8.
Oh,
I think
weird.
it's 3.
Yeah.
Because
I thought it.
I know.
a
I thought a
is-
shift
a
is it
shift
6 or
is 6.
3?
A shift is 6 hours.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Morning, afternoon,
Quarter
evening,
day.
Night.
quarter day.
It's
Okay.
six- quarter
But
day,
you,
6
you
hours.
would have enough time to go up the hill a little bit, possibly build a
Yeah.
cairn, and then go back down the hill. That's just
Yeah.
make
I
this
go with
slightly easier.
Twinkle to build the cairn, so we're getting that done in time.
So Twinkle and Sploot are going up to build the cairn. Now the halfling doesn't quite feel up to coming up with you. You ascend a little bit, and you see not far from here. Actually, you come to the edge of a vast, deep crevasse. Yeah, so you're at an edge. You're basically on one of the ridges, and beyond it, just a sheer drop.
Okay.
But you also see that there's a collapsed tent, half buried in the snow, right next to the precipice. And jutting out of a nearby snowbank is a pair of blue leather boots. Next to this grim display, a figure in cold weather clothing sits in the snow, her knees pulled in tight to her chest. Some little horns are protruding from underneath the figure's fur-lined hood.
Is she still alive? Is she moving? Is she breathing? Can I see the the steam coming out from the?
She's frozen solid,
Oh,
with her open, ice-bound eyes staring at the blue boots sticking out of the snow in front of her.
Staring at the blue boots.
Yeah.
I think that's a Mount Everest reference. There was like this mountaineer with, I think it was green boots at the time,
Here's blue
and
boots.
those were sticking out. That's why they found his corpse. Quite macabre.
Okay. That's 2 cairns then.
Or one big one.
one big one.
Yeah, one
I mean,
big
you are
one.
friends after all.
What I'll do is, if she's sitting up with her knees up, I'll basically put the head in her arms,
And then just build it around. Yeah, that
and
sounds
then
good.
build the cairn around her.
Yeah.
Are you checking her for anything?
I'm
Any
not.
mementos
Sploot might.
or anything that she can? Yeah.
Sploot might.
Or
I'm
any
not.
books she may have in her pocket.
No,
I'm not,
but I'll have a quick look if she has any personal items I could bring back to the halfling.
There's
Yeah.
nothing really obvious because she's got this big coat and sort of huddled up. Actually, I have a picture. I'm just not sure I've got it in here. Whether I can show you. She's not displaying anything obvious. Let's put it that way, where you can just say, "Oh, there's a bag. Let's just grab that."
What about a spot hidden?
It says
There is spot hidden, yeah.
you can try and spot hidden. Yeah, why
Yeah.
not? Let's do a spot hidden. It's a good idea. What's the result?
That's enough.
What did you roll? 11. Okay, now you do think that under her coat there seems to be something stuffed under the coat, but it would have to almost break it away a little bit.
Let's do it. I mean, the damage
Okay,
is
well,
already done.
if Sploot says there's something there,
Yeah.
I'll give him an hand.
Right. So you sort of pry away the coat a little bit, and you see that close to her, she's got a little potion bottle and a leather-bound book.
I know
Yeah,
what.
what? The letter?
A leather-bound
Burn
book.
A leather-bound book.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll take both.
Yeah.
You take both. And then you build a cairn.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we'll check the tent real quick.
The tent seems to have been there a long, long time. But you see something, you have to sort of get rid of some of the frost and the ice over it. But there's a... what do you see here? Actually, no, that's all on somewhere else. It's a half-buried tent, which is empty.
Okay.
I'll build a cairn.
The blue boots guy is just completely in ice, so... you
Only
can't
the
get-
boots stick out.
All
In the
right,
snow drift, you might be able to pull them out if you wanted to.
I'll give it a quick tug.
Quick tug, yeah, okay. Quick tug.
Yeah.
It moves not very much, but you could
All right.
potentially pull the boots off.
Are the boots high quality? No, jokes aside, I think we're done here, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, all right, then let's head back
So
down.
you work
okay.
for a while building cairns, trying to find rocks and stones from a rock face somewhere. It is hard work. So don't underestimate it. You're probably both exhausted by the time of this.
That seems fair enough.
But then you make your way back down, and you are very, very grateful for that Frostwalker ability, because otherwise
Would have been frozen as
there
well.
would have been a lot of exposure, and there's wind out here, biting wind, biting cold and strong wind.
I will as we go back down the slope towards everyone else where they were waiting for us, if they did wait for us. I basically flick
were
open the
in the
letter and
cave.
I'll reread the letter that I keep like tucked into my armor as I go down, and then slide it back in. Getting rid of it, and I feel a bit buoyant from that. Obviously, the words in the letter basically resonate, and and Twinkle basically has a little bit of a spring in his step as he approaches everyone else.
And the
Get
twinkle
rid of
in his
the
eyes.
exhausted. A little twinkle in my own eyes. It's like a little twinkle goes to infinity.
And beyond. So, you come back to the cave. I think the others will have waited in the cave, really.
Yeah, we weren't going anywhere far. I
Going
think.
anywhere? No.
Do you share what you found?
Yeah,
I
of
didn't
course.
find it. Sploot did.
Yeah.
Well, you also have them now. They found the tiefling.
Oh yeah, I know that. So I'll go. I will immediately go up to the halfling,
Perilou.
fish fingers, Begaloo. All right, we found your friend.
You did?
The tiefling.
You did find Asterix?
Unfortunately, Asterix, she didn't make it either. She's dead as well.
Oh,
So we
dear.
buried
Oh.
Asterix with your other friend.
That
And we
is right.
built them
They were
built them
good
together
friends.
in a cairn.
But what happened? Was she mauled?
She froze to death.
And you just see this look of utter despair on Perilou's face as you share that. But then she pulls herself
Sorry.
together and said, "We must get out of this mountain.
Yeah.
We're not meant to be here."
Well, we were because we saved you. So let's move on.
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
"Thank you," she says.
Oh, I didn't want thanks. I was just pointing it out. You know what I mean?
It is not a lack of gratitude. It is
I wasn't saying it was.
I desire to be away from this place. And she frowns
Yeah,
at
I
you
can
all being
understand
so
It's not a nice place.
being so unsolemn in this moment of grief. And you come back down the mountain. I'm just looking at the time, and I think I would like to sort of finish this quest.
Yep.
So what's your next step? You come back to the mountain. You see that, yes, the storm has really thrown a lot of snow everywhere, and you will have to dig out this wagon. But inside this goblin wagon, that's where everything and everybody has been huddled together in the warmth.
We brought.
Ah,
Yeah. I missed the part where we brought the goblin wagon.
you brought it. Yes.
I turn to Sploot and I say, "It looks like you have something square in your bag.
You don't know that.
The spot hidden.
It's a
Spot
slab
hidden.
of ice.
Spot hidden.
Uh,
Spot hidden.
I'll have a quick check if Perilou is watching, and if she's not, then I'll just offhandedly hand the book to Aemelda. I found it with the tiefling.
I'm sure you can make that happen.
Yeah.
It seems
And
to
I
be
thank him.
a grimoire of some sort. A spell.
Oh yeah. That's most definitely your. How do you say?
Wheelhouse.
Your wheelhouse. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
I
kettle of
think
fish. What's this? You just look at that and you say, this will take a little while to decode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is not the place, because that's perfect, because I have no idea what it says in it yet. I could tell you what it says in D&D, but
Later on, but it's not an immediate thing. I have to put
Yeah.
some more time into it.
you have to put some more time in it.
Yep, absolutely.
So you're back at this wagon. You can try to use the wagon with the dogs and the axe beaks maybe on the side, and see whether you can return to town. Now you set
Sounds
off.
like a plan.
Do you remember
Yep.
where you set off from?
Bryn Shander, wasn't it?
Chandler, yeah.
I think it was. Oh, I was looking for the map. Hang on. That's the map, not the cover. Right. Bring you across.
Yeah, and we need to pick up the iron on the way back, obviously.
Yeah, you buried that in a place.
Yeah, it was Bryn Shander.
You went from Bryn Shander, that's right. Because I moved this whole quest. Originally, belongs to Targos, which is even further away. But I just moved it. So you make your way through the valley. You have to have a couple of rests here and there because it's a long way with this heavy wagon. But eventually return to Bryn Shander, where you started, where the dwarves told you, please get our iron ingots. And your Garret, he's called, the mountain guide, also comes from Targos originally. But he says, oh, you have rescued me, you have saved me, thank you so much, and all that. If
That's
you
all
ever
right.
need help, then please do drop by in Targos. Either myself or my husband will help you.
Yeah, you can buy us a beer.
So he's deeply grateful to you. Perilou will be in Bryn Shander. She says she needs to recover for a while, but should you ever need her help in anything, she will be hanging around for a little while, and then she's considering whether she will go back south or not, if she can get out of this place.
So I write their addresses and their names in a little book.
Your
so-
little black book.
The little black
And,
book.
Favors owed 1.
Yes. You owe me. You owe me.
And Perilou's a cleric, isn't she?
Speaking of people who owe you, I guess you're returning to the pub.
Yes.
And the pub was what's the pub called in Bryn Shander? Who knows by heart?
I'll have it in the notes somewhere. I
Yeah.
think.
It's in the notes.
I'm
Good
currently
me.
looking Lonelywood again, and that's the wrong pub. I have it in my notes as well. It's even in the notes
North
that you
looking.
can get to.
So what
The
was
North
the
Look-
what was the guide called?
Garret.
Garret.
Garret, I think, from memory. I've got the notes in here as well. If you look at your Icewinddale 10 Towns GM info.
Yes.
I've just been
Marks.
I've been updating Notion.
Good.
Oh, thank you.
It is the Northlook Inn, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
That sounds
Just
correct.
checked.
And we had the Huna, I think her name was. The dwarf, Huna. She sees you come in and immediately celebrates you already because she said, oh, I've been told by my fellow dwarves in the City Watch that you are arriving with a load of iron ingots. Have you recovered them all?
Well,
Yeah,
can't wait on full.
of course.
And have you found any sign of Ubok?
Unfortunately, he's dead.
I know that because he was torn limb from limb by Yetis in front of us. But have you found any sign of him?
Did we bring the hat now?
Did you want?
Somebody,
You guys
somebody
went
put
to
it
the
in a-
top.
Yeah,
in the
unfo-
can.
Different hat,
I
different
thought,
hat.
didn't Martin bring that head?
Dwarf head?
The
I think.
dwarf
The
head.
dwarf head, yes, he
Yeah,
did.
that's
That's
the
the
one he
one we
wants to
talked
bring.
about.
Oh, that's what he's
Oh,
after.
that's the one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which Huna
Yeah,
is a
I
she.
brought his remains back. Well, just his head, of course.
Yeah. Like
Just the head.
Give him a proper burial.
Oh, thank you. looks at it, and still some fleshy bits on it. Says, "Oh, we will need to clean this up."
Of course.
Yeah.
But thank
They
you
weren't
very
present.
much.
We killed the Yetis as well.
Yeah. You'll have no more trouble up that way.
Right. No, I can't remember. Well, I honestly cannot remember what she said she would pay you.
$1 million.
No.
200 gold each.
The thing is,
I don't
it is
agree.
a bit odd here because it says exactly how many ingots there are and what they're worth. The worth of the whole shipment is 35 gold.
Right.
Oh, is that all?
And then it
That's all right.
says that the money that they are ready to pay you for that is 35 of like 20 gold each, which makes no
we
sense
need
at
a
all.
conversion between
That
what
makes
gold
no
is in
sense.
No, it makes no
and what
sense.
gold
It
is
must
in
have been due to
It's
my
$1 is
amazing
$100
negotiation
ish.
skills.
Yeah, but even within D&D, it doesn't make sense. Never mind.
No, because basically, if you got 35 gold worth of
I mean, gold in D&D in the first place doesn't make sense because
No,
you
it
know,
Yeah, okay, let's not
Yeah.
go
so
there.
whatever you give us, Frank, we're
I
gonna
will
be
say-
We're
with,
happy
so.
with whatever you give us.
Whatever I give you. Okay, now I'm going to give you 10 each
Seems fair.
of gold. And if you happen to need any equipment from a smithy, there is the smithy called... There's a smithy in town, which I can't remember. the name of.
Black Sword irgendwas.
That sounds right. And you will definitely get a discount and be very welcome there. And she says that without smirking too much.
Black Iron Blades is the smithy.
Yeah, could be. Like iron blades.
Yeah, like iron blades.
And I'm even looking at the notes, and I know that somewhere in this it tells me what the reward is, but do you think that I can find it right now? Concluding the quest. Black Iron Blades in Bryn Shander. Yeah. You will get a 10% discount.
10% discount.
So there you go. If you want to put that to your quest log, Notion, whatever you want to do. So you are now sitting in the inn. You are warming up. You're finally warming up with some foaming ale in front of you in a mug or similar. Mulled wine, hot drinks, whatever you want to do.
Sounds good.
You're invited by your quest giver, but I need to know. Have you got anything on your list that you definitely want to tackle next for next time? Or shall I just make something up?
West. Anything really. That's a lot. I want to do the boat thing.
Yeah.
Where's your quests?
You're going to go for
Because
the
they
boat?
want-
This was last
Speak to the
month.
locals. See what's going on.
Okay.
Available. All right. So we got Good Mead missing shipment, which we've done.
Yep.
Icebound wreck. I want to do that.
Yeah,
Monster
I'd
in
like
the lake. I want to do that one.
that.
Sick innkeeper and the druid of Ariel and the vicious yeti. We've done all those. We've done the vicious yeti.
Yeah,
and
you've done the
Good
Vicious
Mead.
Yeti as well.
Oh no, we've got Good Mead missing mead shipment. Yeah, we could do any of that.
Yeah, let's go down to Good Mead. They've got a good drink down there.
I mean,
So-
let's just
Oh, it's over there.
quick look. Good Mead is
Over it.
South.
the sea monster was in Bremen, yeah.
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 I would
So
say
that is-
I wanted to go to Bremen.
You didn't want to do that last time because it's why would I go in a boat on a frozen river? Or
Yeah,
frozen
that
lake?
was
That was
well
then.
good.
I think
Yeah, that was.
I'm not interested in going a frigging boat. You know, what if the boat sinks? That's it. We're a goner.
I think
What
What, you
Um,
tell me you're scared?
Good
I
meats.
prefer feet
fits
on
well.
solid ground. I'm not scared. I'm just not stupid.
Where's your spirit of adventure?
I'll
What's
climb a
your record
mountain.
that you're known
I'll
for?
dig.
Oh,
I'll go
come
in the
on, then.
tunnel. Water.
Right, guys, come on. So, good meat?
Good Mead.
Good mate.
Right. One of the
Good
things, you notice is there's some unrest in the Northlook Inn because there's no mead. And people want to drink mead because it's so nice and sweet and, gives you that nice little feel of
Warmth
being
in your
slightly
belly.
drunk without filling you up so much. And, they're dismayed and say, somebody really should go to Good Mead and find out where all the meat went.
Okay.
And there we've
we'll
got
do
our
that.
book for next time.
That
Slightly
sounds like much more fun.
Isn't it quite obvious where the meat went in an everlasting winter?
Don't go there. I'm trying to make sense of it.
Greenhouses.
No, they had
still wanna go
regular
and get
deliveries over the last while, and they just stopped. So
Because they're out, I presume.
Well, you might
All
have
the
to find
bees are
out next
dead.
time. So that brings us
you've
to
got
the.
to find out about the. I think what we got to do is got to find the man who squeezed the bees. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like milking bees. That's how honey's made, isn't it?
You squeeze them out,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Got to raise a drink for the man who squeezed the bees.
That's right.
I recently had the pleasure of playing Heart.
Oh,
Yeah, and I was playing a deep apiarist. Don't know what I mean. It's
yeah.
basically a character
with
who
the-
houses
You're full of bees.
beehive
bees.
in their body
Yeah.
and then basically gets eaten up from the inside. So they're basically walking beehive, and that was such a cool character to play. I loved it.
They're all
And the
cool.
art
There's
is
no bad
awesome.
character class in Heart or Spire. They're all amazing.
They're all. It was really good fun. It's definitely not meant to play long campaigns, but
Well,
it was a big showdown. It was very atmospheric. It was really good. You can watch it on Karabas Kraft's German channel if you want to watch it. So, but that brings us to the end of session admin.
cool.
yay!
So that means I'm supposed to, first of all, let you roll your normal advancement, right?
Oh, these are the ones we've done a dragon on.
Dragons.
It's dragon or
and,
demon.
Demons, and then you can roll your normal advancement there.
All right, so
And then I need to look at my rules reference to remind myself, maps, how this works. Thanks, Mohammed, and good night. Thanks for keeping us company, and thanks
Thanks.
for the tips.
Ooh, Morgan.
Oh,
that
that's
was
nice.
great.
Didn't think I'd increase that.
that's not
When it starts getting quiet.
Nice, Morgan. 16.
Ugh.
Fail to increase, fail to increase.
fail to increase.
So, has everybody done there?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. So
If you go onto your skill tab, Goldie,
Right.
if there's
Click on
anything
the
that's
arrow.
got a tick by it,
Oh,
click
there's an
it.
arrow
If
up
there
there.
Click the
isn't,
tick itself. Click the tick.
so I've got no ticks, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're good. Yeah.
Well, you could say you're good, or you could say no, that's actually not good. Next ones are our advancement questions. Did you participate? Yes, you did.
Yes.
Did you explore a new location? I think you did, because we have got the cave. Did you defeat one or more dangerous adversaries? I think you did. Did you
Yeah.
overcome an obstacle without using force?
No.
A mountain climb?
Yeah, because it
Mountainside
includes
we
last
buried a
time,
cairn.
right?
Where would have... That was using force, because you had to...
True.
I mean,
But
force is
no,
very
no.
much meant in combat, isn't it? In this question?
an obstacle, an obstacle.
Yeah.
But so
I mean,
we were
if you climb a
able-
mountain without using force...
Yeah, but we were able. Remember, I slipped.
Right, so far,
And
how many have we got?
Julian was able
We got
to
3.
help when
Three.
we were
We got
all.
3.
I'm happy to give you 4, so I'll give you that one. Did you give into your weakness this time around? So-
Not that it gave any negative
Effect.
connotations.
So
Really.
4. You have
No.
4.
I don't think I did.
Oh.
So you can distinguish. You can spread them out. There's no hard rule on this. My soft rule is it should make sense what you actually did this turn around.
But we can't double them up.
You shouldn't double them up now.
You cannot double them up.
You cannot double them
The question is whether you can double them up with any dragons or demon rolls.
Yeah, you can.
And I
Yeah, I
believe
would have
yes, you
thought
can
so.
on that one. Yeah.
up.
So let's see. If you want to spend them, you can of course save them, because sometimes if you want to learn something, you need more.
If you need to learn a
advancement
spell, you need to save your
Yeah.
experience rolls.
Yeah,
on your school or something.
yeah. So I'm going
But feel free to roll them.
Save 2, by the way. So I'll just mark that down in my notes.
Did
that
I
I saved
use-
2.
Save 2. I see. You're planning on something.
I'm planning, yeah, because I know that I've got a grimoire that I'm transcribing.
He has a
You know what? I'm
cunning
going to
plan.
save 3. I'm going to save 3 actually, and just do 1.
All right, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 increases now, because you're investing these in lower level skills. 9, 10 increases, 11.
All right.
Gosh,
So let's try
much
that
better,
one.
much better these increases now.
Beast Law went up.
Just as I said it, the next 4 were failed.
You know the monster manual by hand?
Performance.
No.
Yeah, I'll increase 2 things.
Performance went up.
Who knows the monster manual?
Riding did not go up. Hammer time did not go up. Sorry?
Hammer time with the living.
Hammer
is easy.
time.
I want the
Well,
exact number for mine.
I got 2 16s, 2 skills at 16, so that's not too bad.
Nice.
Yeah, we might soon reach an 18 somewhere.
I got Beast Law and Hammers at 16, so that's not bad.
I've just got evade.
There's an 18.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Who got
I
the-
don't know. I've been clicking too much. I hadn't
Goldie,
figured out how to
Gold-
do it, so I think I did about 10. Clicking and unclicking.
Hopefully you didn't.
No.
I
you
didn't say I was a
did.
clicker hag.
Did you got
Four.
1, 2, 3,
3,
4, 5?
You've got one
I
too
hit
many.
5.
There's one up. There's a
The
golden
sneaking as well
strange.
was a 6.
There's another sneaking, so that's 6.
You were allowed 4.
Yeah, you're allowed 4, Goldie.
So, DM, you just choose 2 to take
Well, you're gonna have to,
away.
Just do the
unfortunately,
last
you have
2
to
you
raise
didn't do.
It'll be the last 2, so it'll be the
Yeah, your
slings.
last 2.
So you need to
So
knock
your
your slings
slings-
back down to 9.
9.
And then it's
I
fixed.
see.
So, everybody, I think, just before we break up, I think we have in 2 weeks' time our next date, right?
I believe so.
Which should
We've all
make it.
confirmed.
Yeah, I think everybody has confirmed.
12th.
I was the last to confirm. So the 12th. Now, I do have a parents' evening beforehand, but it is a virtual one, which means I can sit here at home. Yeah.
Just switch
Playing
tabs.
games while you're talking to parents.
No, I can't do that. But I should be finished by 7:15 with my last appointment, because I said I wouldn't take any after, which means we can start at 20 past or something like that. We can assemble at 1:15. Yeah? And then start at 1/2 So it's actually in the diary entry on the Discord, it says 7:30. That's why.
Okay.
it's
And
slightly
there's
later.
nothing on the 5th.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
What
It's
would
just
that
that we've shifted a bit.
Yeah.
But I think we are back to regular with today.
Okay.
We're
Good.
back to
But
regular.
for now, I
Okay,
think just
great.
looking ahead, I mean, this is probably off
Like
chat, but
that.
I've got the 12th in it. And then I have a possible on the 19th, but not everybody
Yes.
could make it, I think.
I can make the. Oh, of course, it's not the. It's the 26th, isn't it? So it's not
Yeah,
gonna be the
26 is not
26th,
going to
it'll
do
be
it.
the-
No.
So we
Nothing-
got-
I've
It'll
got
be the
nothing happening.
19th.
We could bring it back to rhythm if people want to go for the 19th and then the 2nd.
Just real.
I'd like to do the 19th.
19th would work for me. Oder?
I think so.
Oder?
Oh,
Yeah, I can do the 19th.
Question over the shoulder? Oder?
Goldie, you're good? Great.
19th. Thursday the 19th. Good.
19th works for me.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And
It's
then
just free now.
beyond then, I
It will
think.
make up for all those months. It was lots of fun tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Content-wise,
Great session.
really, I had not prepared anything new that I hadn't prepared for the last session already.
Wow.
Yeah, it was the Yeti fight.
Quite a
It
big
was
battle, isn't it?
a couple of
Yeah.
things. There was a battle. There was a little traveling back, which I actually cut short. I had more prepared for it. But I just wanted to not leave this hanging again. I want to get you back to Bryn Shander. So, the plot thickens slightly. We have achieved one milestone. You got rid of the Yeti, and I might have to think whether I give you a extra little of advancement at some point.
Oh, I thought you had mentioned last time that after this we would have.
I have to think
an
because I just have
advancement.
to see that
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't want you to
That's
And-
fine.
Did we?
Yeah,
use,
max headroom.
yeah, no, absolutely. Did we use the? Did we use the reroll?
no.
No, we did
I
not.
have a player reroll, or was it 2? And I actually have here as well a GM reroll. Both of them donated.
You do have a GM reroll.
Let me just have a quick look.
you
Have
get-
I got?
you got- Did you get a GM reroll?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Party
Who gave you
resources.
that, eh? God, come on.
I
That
might.
must have been Bruce.
It
Also,
might
audience members
just
should
now
be-
it was Red Dual Moon. Now it might Foundry might have just restarted or refreshed.
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will actually do this while we're still on here, because what I can do is I've got this party resources module, which I just hadn't
All right, yeah, I've got that.
installed yet. And when you use that, we can introduce a couple of trackers.
Yeah.
Which then put the party resources up. I just have to remind myself how to do it. Now you can already say goodbye,
You
but
go
I need to do it
you go-
now.
What's it called?
Party
Go to game
resources.
settings.
Yeah.
Go to game
search.
settings.
Configure
If you
manage
go to
one
game
goal.
settings, you can then go to the the turn the module on, and
Yeah,
then
I've done that.
when you go to it underneath,
Bye, Goldie.
I think it's in items.
Bye. Actually, switch the camera off, but you can go, but I don't want to layout.
Ah!
Anyway, we just say goodbye to everybody, and I'll sort out the module for next time.
I've done the same thing. I think.
And
Mohammed,
another GM
I think-
reroll. Thank you very much, Mohammed. Yeah, and I've got 2 now. Haha.
Ooh.
But for now, we're going to say farewell.
it's-
Thanks for keeping us company. It was really good fun today. Thanks for playing,
Yeah.
everybody.
Bye bye.
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 Bye.